Yo, 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 it's fucking Liana. Broadcasting live from my car. I'm in my car. Yo, what up? Novemberine, Dawn Marie. How you guys doing? I'm actually driving right now, so I hope you guys are going to be able to hear me. It did give me a warning saying that the audio was like, I don't know, messed up or some shit like that. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I just, hey, Texas girl. Hey, Texas girl. I still got to check and see if your membership went through. It doesn't look like it did because you're not green in here. So, I don't even know how to fix that, girl. Anyway, yeah, I'm driving. I took a little trip to go get some nail supply shit for my nails. What else would I need nail supply shit for? So I went to this store. It's crazy. This store is crazy. It's like these two Chinese people own it, and they have like everything you could think of for nails, like a million different kinds of fucking nail polishes and all sorts of shit. So it was in my old kind of in my old neighborhood, kind of, not really, but kind of. So I went there, and then I was like, shit, I started driving around, and I started going to all the old places that I used to like hang out at, because I haven't been down this way. I haven't been near my mom's house or my old neighborhood in years, like years, not years, but I mean, that part I haven't really been around. So I was just driving around, and I'm like sitting there just thinking of, holy shit, man, it seems like a fucking lifetime ago. Well, like I'm thinking of like me and my friends driving, and I don't know, just all this crazy shit. It's like, that seems like a whole different life, you know? It's so weird. Hey, Burn Hot Dog. Hey, Carol. So I'm heading home now. I got to get my Mega Millions. My Mega Millions. We got that. What up, Just Angel? Yeah, so I got some cool shit. I mostly just bought decorative shit because I got enough nail polish to last like me a lifetime. So I think I'll be all right there on nail polish. I think I got more than enough nail polish to last me for the rest of my life. Maybe moms have pulled up on her own stomper guys. Yeah, I went to my old hood. You know, just kind of, it was crazy. It's like so much has changed, even just since my mom passed away in 4 years. It's insane. That shit is insane, yo. It's fucking insane and shit. I got my fucking Jules thing going. Anyway, I had to react to her reaction of my reaction. I'm like, why is this girl making videos of me still? It's fucking, like, when was the last time I mentioned to you that you're making a video about me? Why are you still making videos about me? I just don't understand. Is there a reason? I never seen somebody so fucking thirsty to get themselves in drama than this bitch. Like, she's just, I just can't believe it. Why would you fucking do that to yourself? Why would you put yourself... I can't even fucking make sense of it. Why am I trying? Why the fuck am I trying to make sense of this shit? I don't know. Why would you put yourself, though, in the middle of somebody else's beef? Like, that's so fucking dumb to me. But hey, do you, and I'll do me. I'm over fucking here doing me in my fucking hood. Pull up, bitch. Pull the fuck up. Who spent $158? I think she likes you. I think she just wants my attention. I think because I'm fun. I'm fun to fight with, right? She want me to fucking make videos and shit about her. Now I'll know if there's a fucking mole in my membership. That's kind of why I did that too, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, she's beyond thirsty. I mean, like, some of this shit, the best thing that she says that just fucking blows my mind, she's like, I fucking learned my lesson white knighting for people and shit. And then she's white knighting so you're not white knighting for me or Laura anymore, but you're still white knighting. You do know that, right? Because nobody here actually has an issue with you, and I don't think you have an issue with anybody really. So you're white knighting then in that case, okay? Because nobody cares about you. I mean, I'm sure people care about you in your personal life, but nobody here gives a fuck what you have to say. Your opinion is useless. It's like tits on a fucking board. So, what up, Scoop? What up, Pearls of Wisdom? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Sweet Melissa! Yo, she's using her platform to speak her opinion. Yo, I'ma fucking sit here and speak my opinion and shit. The best part is that she's like, you fucking accused me of having duck lips in my fucking picture. You got fucking duck lips in every picture. No, bitch. I don't gotta do duck lips, okay? Because I have. See, people do duck lips so that they can make their lips look like mine. I have natural lips. I don't have to push them out. I don't have to make any fucking weird faces because my lips are naturally fucking plump. Thank you. Thanks. I'm like, what? I never did duck lips. I consciously, I'm very conscious of not fucking making duck lips face because I fucking hate that. I hate the fucking duck lips face. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. It's a terrible face to make. She has like every picture she's doing it. And then she's accusing me and then telling me I'm fucking projecting on her. What? What? Ah! All right, I'm giving her too much attention. She's gonna get excited over this. She's gonna get too excited. Fucking makeup monster, fucking Leona, fucking makeup actor, Daffy Duck and shit, bitch. The fuck out of here. You fucking psycho bitch. Fucking A. I'm looking for a stationery because I gotta buy lottery tickets, and I don't want to buy. My dad told me you never buy your lottery tickets from 7-Eleven or like a gas station because those places usually don't win. I don't know why. I don't know. Fake it till you make it. Well, yeah, basically. The eyebrows in the new profile pic. Girl. She's like, what do you fucking have against eyebrows and shit? I'm sorry. I don't have anything against eyebrows in and of themselves, but I got something against your fucking eyebrows. That's for sure. You are overfilling them in. That is one of my biggest pet peeves when I see like girls out. You know, if you're like at the mall, you see these girls walking around with these fucking like black, like solid eyebrows, dude. You know, your eyebrows are supposed to look like hair, just to let you know. Not like two fucking blocks, okay? It's not fucking Minecraft going on over your face there. Fucking Minecraft eyebrows. The fuck? Shit. Can you guys hear me? They said this shit would be acting crazy. Hold on. I hate when I can't find a parking spot. Is it still muted? The only other time I saw that is with Breezy. What's that? 180. I can't believe 180 is in my chat, man. This is crazy. You know, see, grown adults, man. Grown fucking adults. We could all act like adults here. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Holy shit. Look at that. Look at us acting all adult and shit. I had to apologize actually yesterday. I actually sent Marianne a voice message and apologized to her because I felt like, you know, I didn't want, looking back, I didn't want to fight with her, like that. Like, I didn't want to have a fucking public fight, man. I don't like that shit. I don't. Um, I guess, I was in my fucking feelings, and I can admit when I'm fucking wrong, I was wrong in this situation. And, I don't know if I ever apologized to her. So I apologized to her because I'm like, it's so stupid when you like look back on everything. It's like, why are what were we fighting over? Nothing. It's so stupid. Like, I can't hold on to that shit anymore. I just can't. I wish Ash 274 was here. 274. No, it's 247, isn't it? But I am like, I'd like to apologize to, or if I talk shit about you. I think part of it was my own anger. And then the other part was me kind of taking on other people's anger that wasn't mine, which we all have a tendency to do on here with our friends. But I feel like I owe people an apology, at least for that. 180. Meat farms. Pull up, bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I guess I'm not going in the store right now because I don't have my money. I left it in my other jacket. Oh my God, that smells so good. I smell checkers. I finally caught a fucking live, girl. And shit. Did you guys fucking hear me? I don't know what's going on. I think I lost internet. It was going in and out of the fucking Wi-Fi over here. You fucking live and learn. I'm not muting myself. It's fucking, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you've been cutting out for a while. So nobody's like hearing what I'm saying. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I just turned my Wi-Fi off. I think that's why. But they also said that there was going to be sound issues because I have to update my phone apparently. All right, now you guys can hear me. Why are you always in the fucking Kool-Aid and shit? Why are you always fucking sipping on that purple Kool-Aid? Um, no, but I don't understand why she's reacting to a live from like a year ago. I just don't understand that. Why are you doing that? What's the purpose of it? Like, why? Just why? Just why? Why? Hey, Jonice. Dipping in the Kool-Aid. I don't even know the fucking flavor. I just don't understand why you would be like reacting. Like, I could see if it was something recent. It wasn't even about her. The live wasn't even about her. It had nothing to do with her. And she just like randomly selected that live. Like, are you just sitting around, in your spare time just watching my shit so you could like find something that I said that you don't like? Because if that's the case, you need to get a fucking life, dude. Seriously. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, what the hell is it? Jersey Mike's? What the hell's that? Man, I have not been around. What? They opened Chipotle here? Is it Chipotle? Shit, I always forget how to say that. Is it Chipotle or Chipotle? Chipotle? Chipotle, right? How's it spelled? Chipotle. I don't like Chipotle, whatever the fuck. I'm not a very big fan. You guys like it? I prefer Moe's if I'm gonna go the fast food Mexican route. Not fast food. Oh my god! That store is so cool. I just passed a store. They had an old school fucking Bert and Ernie in the window. It's like a vintage. It's called vintage something. Oh shit! Shit. There's a place right there called Dream Bellevue Achieve. Bellevue. What's the fucking chances? My husband loves Chipotle. Holy shit! You know why I'm confused? I worked for a sign company, and we used to design. Oh god, this was like the worst job I ever had in my life. I fucking hated this place. Hated it. I've never worked anywhere in my life that everybody was an asshole that I worked with. Like literally, there was probably 2 cool people in the whole entire building that I worked with at this place. Like everybody else were fucking assholes. It was crazy. It was mostly women, and they fucking women suck, dude. Like I don't know, women suck. Not you guys, but I'm just saying, like bitches. When you work with other girls and you're younger than them, they'll fucking give you an attitude just for being younger than them. Like no joke, it's crazy. But anyway, I worked there, and we used to make signs for Chipotle or Chipotle. I don't remember now, and there was this. I always tried to pronounce. No, it has to be Chipotle, right? Because it's an LE. Well, anyway, this one guy always used to be like Chipotle, and I'm like, that's not how you fucking say it. But now I don't remember how you say it. Chipotle. He'd be like, you got the signs for Chipotle? Ugh, I hated that fucking place. It was the worst job I ever had in my life. I looked out. I've always gotten along with everyone I've worked with. Me too, Ems. I always did, and that's why it was so weird because, like, I never had that problem at work. I've never worked anywhere. I always got along with everybody, anywhere I ever worked, and it was just weird. It's not like I wasn't fighting with people. It was just some of them were fucking nasty bitches, nasty fucking bitches. I was so happy the day I quit that job. I was so fucking happy. I had to get out of there. I hated it so much. I found a new job, and I loved my job. That's the job that I had right before I had my son. People love me everywhere. 180, what do you do? What do you do for like work? Do you Somebody said you were a programmer. Is that true? My brother does that shit. I mean, not that I talk to him, but he's a programmer. He does like something like, I don't know. He works for some company that makes like some type of medical program for like, I think for medical billing or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I say Chipotle. 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 I don't know what it is. You're a system admin. That's what my best friend is. My best friend does that. She's a system admin. She's always fucking checking on the servers and shit. She's like, I gotta go check on the servers. That's fun. You get to read everybody's emails. Do you do that? I would do that. No, I'm just kidding. Chipotle. Yeah, it's Chipotle. All right. I thought so. Hey, Miss Lee. Hey, Miss Lee. Are you Miss Lee or Leah? Because I hear sometimes people saying Miss Leah, and I'm like, who's that? Because to me, Leah is Leah, right? But when I see Lea, because my name is Leanna, I think it's Leanna, like Lee. But that's not how I spell Lee. I spell Lee Lee. So when people call me Lee, that's how I spell it. Driving me crazy. Lame Jules. Dawn, she's fucking beyond lame. Beyond fucking lame. I've never seen a bitch so fucking thirsty in my life for attention. And she's like, oh, they fucking say I want attention and shit. I'm sorry, I can't think of any other reason why you would be making these videos then. To people that aren't even paying attention. Like, I didn't know she was making all these videos to me. I had no idea. There's probably like 10 of them. I don't have fucking time to sit there worrying about it. Don't say that. I'd be in trouble if some of my emails got out. Listen, there's a system admin somewhere reading everybody's fucking company emails. Trust me. Trust. Kimberly Machowski. Hey, girl. Those earbuds, where they at, though, Jules? Yo, I fucking ordered them shits like fucking 3 years ago from Wish, and they still haven't fucking gotten here. Me, I got my fucking fake Supreme shirt and my fucking fake Gucci glasses from Chinatown, and I'm fucking Gucci, bitch. I read all emails, see? I think her husband ignores her. I don't know, Capone. Listen, I don't like to comment on people's marriages. Like, well, she's not even married. She's not married. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. She could just be bored. You know, he could be busy and shit. Like, my husband, you know, he watches sports and, you know, all that shit. So, I don't know. She's probably just bored. Bored. I've been bored out of my mind. Can't wait to go back to work. If there was anything this quarantine has taught me, it's that I'm much happier working. How's your husband doing, Ems? I heard that John made a badass. Yes, Jonice, if you go in my oh, Jonice, you have a second grader? Me too. Girl, what up? Common Core. Excuse me. If you go in my community post, I have a link to it in my community posts. It's like probably like the third one down or something like that. I can't believe I left my money at home. And then why is this girl commenting on my money situation? She's like, you fucking sit there and act like it's your fucking money. I never acted like that. I think I've made it like abundantly clear that, of course, I got an inheritance. It's none of your fucking business, Jules, what I do with my money. But why are you worried about my fucking money, my mom's money, anybody's money? Like, I don't fucking care about your money. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I do know though that you're not spend, dude. If you spend $1,500 fucking dollars on a Supreme sweatshirt, you're an idiot. No offense. I don't understand why that shit is even cool, because it's like fucking Arial font on a fucking red square. That's what you're paying for, $1,500. Word, Avenir, whatever font it is. I'll go with Avenir or it's not probably Arial. It's more like a Futura maybe. I can't wait to watch it. Oh, you could see it, Marianne. You're on membership. My fucking Fools video. It was me reacting to my reaction of her reaction. You know, because I'm fucking, but I'm 3 weeks late on it, apparently, because that's what I do. I fucking, you know, I wait like 5 months and then I fucking respond to shit. Because that's what I fucking do. Yo, my word is my fucking bond over here. My word is my fucking bone. She tried doing an impression of me. I mean, it was all right, but it was kind of like, nah, girl, sorry. No. You know what's so funny? She's like, oh, your fucking voice is fucking hard on the ears. Girl, I know I hate my fucking voice. Nobody hates my voice more than me. I can't stand my voice. I wish to God I was born with a different voice. What am I supposed to do? This is the way I talk. Like, I don't know what to tell you. 1,500 lives, they don't cost that. 1,500 on a Supreme, but can't spend $400 on an eyebrow hookup. Girl, go get your eyebrow. I don't think, listen, the shape of her eyebrows is probably not that bad. It's her. She's doing that to her eyebrows. She's filling them in improperly. Like, she's drawing like a line. What you're supposed to do, maybe I should do a little video for her and show her how to fill her fucking eyebrows in. But what you're supposed to do is really fill in only the areas that are sparse, which I don't think she really has it. Not everybody has to fill their eyebrows in. I didn't have to for like my whole life. Now I do because my hair don't grow back anymore in certain spots, especially when I waxed half my fucking eyebrow off accidentally one time. So, God damn. Sorry. Sorry to all the fucking throat clearing. I have allergies. I'm sorry. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably don't have to fill them in, but you're not supposed to fill that corner in. Like, if you do, you do it very sparingly. And use like, I use, my eyebrows are black, okay? I have black hair in my eyebrows. I use taupe to fill my eyebrows in, which is like one shade above blonde. Or I'll use like a light brown. I don't use black because my eyebrows are already black, so you don't need to use black if you already have black eyebrow hair. Just saying. I was late on the joke. Hey, UC boss. I never heard of Supreme. Ash, look it up. It's like, I don't know, all the fucking celebrities and shit are wearing it. It's not even like, to me, I have no attraction to it because it's just like a logo. It's a boring logo too. As a graphic designer, that is not a logo I am down with. Like, and it honestly makes me angry that somebody can make a logo like that and fucking sell it for fucking that much money. Shit, I could be a millionaire at that point in time. Isn't it a skateboard brand? I'm not sure, sweet Melissa. I never even seen it anywhere in stores or anything like that, but I'm fucking wearing my Supreme shirt. She did a video where she had like her camera pointed at her fucking chest, so everybody can see that she had her fucking Chinatown Supreme shirt. Yeah, sure, girl. Sure. For somebody who's in the city so often, if you spend $1,500 on a fucking hoodie, bro, you're an idiot. Congratulations, you played yourself. Red sweatshirt with white letters that says Supreme. That's it. Yeah, it's fucking lame, dude. Lame as fuck. Like, all right, I like Adidas because I like their logo. I don't like their new logo. I like the old one, but I'll wear that. I like Nike's logo. You know, Nike's logo is the most iconic logo in the world, right? It's a LV brand. What's LV? Luxury or Louis Vuitton? I don't know. UC boss. They said if you look up Supreme sweatshirts online, it says that they cost around $1,500 for a goddamn hoodie. What? What? Like, if you're wasting that kind of money, and if you are, hey, listen, if you got it like that, that's great. I think even if I was rich, I don't know if I could fucking part with that much money for a sweatshirt. Honestly. They did a collab. Really, Snoop? Could you stop barking at me, please? Thanks. I use an eyebrow kit. I use a powder and a pencil and a stencil. It is an art, though. I'll show you what I do. I'll show you guys exactly what I do. Hold on a second. Let me get my stuff. And the day bleeds into nightfall. All right, hold on. Actually, I've been loving this shit. This is my fucking favorite shit. Maybelline. It's called Tattoo Studio, medium brown. I normally use Anastasia Dip Brow. I have dark brown, medium brown, and taupe, which is the one that I usually use, but mine's a little dried. So I'll show you guys. I'll show you on my other one. I just got to grab my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Canal Street Gucci glasses because I'm missing the G. Those are, like, first of all right, I have Prada. Like, my regular glasses are Prada. Okay, who gives a shit? I have Versace glasses. I have Prada glasses. Who cares though? Who cares? Is that supposed to make you better than people somehow? Like, no, it's a fucking name on a glasses. I honestly, like, I didn't buy my glasses because I liked the name on them. I bought them because I like the glasses and I like the way they looked on me. But why are you even like using that as a arguing point? I don't understand it. It doesn't make any type of sense whatsoever. Supreme sweatshirt on Poshmark is $55. Well, girl, girl. Yeah, I got the best deal at Burlington Coat Factory. I'll show you guys. But hold on, let me show you one thing at a time. I'll show you guys how my eyebrows are kind of filled in because I didn't wash my face last night. Oh, shit. I just ran out of my house in my pajamas, basically. Ugh. Hold on. I just got to grab something because there's no way I'm going to be able to hold the phone and show you guys at the same time. Her sunglasses are huge.
The bigger the fucking better, you know what I'm saying? I gotta cover my fucking face up and shit. I don't want nobody seeing my face.
I don't know. I would, again, like, I spent, I don't know, maybe $400 on my frames that I got, my glasses, my regular glasses, like, but I use them every day. I need them. I can't live without them. But it's ridiculous. You're paying for a fucking, name, and it's ridiculous. I just couldn't find glasses that I liked. So, I mean, for me, it's basically free because my husband's medical insurance reimburses us. Reimburse. Did I say that right? Yeah. So, but to spend that much on like a regular pair of sunglasses, mm-mm, mm-mm. Hell no. Hell no. I'll break them shits. Like I spend money on sunglasses, but they're prescription. They're Coach. I don't like, and again, I don't even care for Coach bags or anything. I just got it because I liked the sunglasses, and I need prescription because I do. Because
I'm fucking blind and shit. I'm fucking blind.
hold on, I just need to get a mirror so I can show you guys. Do a little fucking eyebrow lesson. My ex just bought my daughter a $450 pair of sunglasses. That's why I would never, ever spend that kind of money on a pair of sunglasses. Mine are prescription, so it's a little different. I spent that kind of money, but if they're just regular sunglasses, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, all right. I totally forgot. I knew there was a reason I wanted to go live. So, what do you guys think of this? I have a cool idea. In the spirit of wanting to like move on with life and not deal with these assholes all the time and have like fun here. I was thinking of doing. I'm gonna try to recreate like a nail art look, but I want you guys to pick it. So I don't know how I'm going to do it though. I'm thinking either you guys could email me. I don't know which would be easier, or I could pick a bunch of designs and then I could show you, you guys could pick from one of the ones that I picked. But I was like, that would be kind of cool to see if I can fucking recreate it. All right. So you guys let me know.
You guys fucking let me know.
I bought a pair of Gucci sunglasses like 20 years ago. I lost them in 3 weeks. Yep. See, that's why I would never fucking get them. I'd lose them too. All right. Whoa. Scary. Look, this is what I do to fill in my eyebrows. Simple. Hold on a second. I look fucking scared.
I look fucking scary right now.
Oh, Snoop, man. You gotta stop. All right. I use this brush. This is actually Jeffree Star brush. It's an angled eyeliner brush.
But I don't fucking use it for eyeliner and shit. God damn, I look fucking weird.
All right. My eyebrows are kind of filled in, so I don't know. This isn't really going to work too good. But I take a little tiny bit on my brush like that. I don't dig the brush in there. Okay. And then I just take it from this point. I start always on the arch. And I'll just kind of go in little small strokes, through the outside of my eyebrow. Okay. And I fill that part in mostly but it's already kind of filled in because, again, I'm a dirtbag and I didn't wash my face last night. I fell asleep with my contacts in too. And then I'll take, after I do that part and I fill that in and I like the way that that looks, I'll come under here and I just kind of draw like a straight line. Ah! Why are you always barking at me? And then I blend it upwards like this. So I just keep going, you know, in an upwards motion because you don't want to see the line. Right now, my eyebrows look so dark because they're being double filled in. And every once in a while, see what she's doing? I'm going to show you guys what she's doing. And this is why it's wrong. Could you stop barking at me like sometime today? Thanks. This is what she's doing. And this is why it looks so bad. She probably watched. Okay. She's going like this. She's drawing a fucking line like that. And I've seen people do them like this, but it don't look good. And you guys will see. So you draw a line under. There's some people who do it like this and it doesn't look terrible. Like the MAC artists, MAC makeup artists, they do their eyes like this. I don't like it. And then she's going like this. She's basically drawing a box and fucking connecting it. So she's basically outlining her entire eyebrow like this. Look how fucking severe that looks. That doesn't look good. Okay? That's my normal way of filling my eyebrows in. That don't look good, girl. That don't look good. It's not a look. Don't draw lines on your fucking face, bro. It's not fucking connect the dots. That's not a good look. Okay? This looks natural. This looks like a fucking crazy person. So it's just not a good look. That's how I fill my eyebrows in. No. I do the top and bottom. Now, this is dark for me, and this is medium brown, and this is too dark. They didn't have really too much of a color selection. I do like this one, and I have to say, it's pretty much identical to the Anastasia. But I'm going to show you guys the difference. Oh, and then usually when I'm doing my eyebrows, because now I fucked them all up, I'll brush through to kind of blend it with a little spoolie brush. That's why I like this one. This is the Jeffree Star. Scoop, I made this. I actually tie-dyed this myself. I have matching pants, but I'm not wearing them right now. Okay, so let me show you guys the difference here in colors, okay? So I'll just swatch. Oh, all right, my brush is clean. Let me show you guys. So this is the L'Oreal, I'm sorry, Maybelline, okay? That's what it looks like blended out. It's probably hard to tell on camera. And now I'm going to show you guys the other one. And I have black eyebrow hair. And this is how light I use. Oh, they're actually pretty close. Wow. I never noticed that. But they are pretty close. So that's Anastasia Taupe right there. And that's the L'Oreal. But looking at them in person, I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera. They're pretty similar, except this one's a little, kind of got like a little like a shade lighter. So the L'Oreal medium brown is pretty much, I would say, almost a dupe for this. Shit. I didn't even fucking know it, but I just discovered that shit. I've been using, right. Then you could use the micro pencils. I don't personally like them because they break all the time, but you could use those if you want to just, you know, fill in like a couple of hairs. Like I don't need to fill in this part of my eyebrow because it's pretty full. So most of the time I really don't even put hardly anything on this part of my eyebrow. I only put, you know, over here because this is where my hair is sparse. Over here, because then plus, you know, my hair is blonde right now. Well, most of it is. It's kind of blonde, so it looks, you know, it doesn't look good with that much shit. I can't afford makeup. That's all right. Listen, Handmade Dolls, there's a bunch of great, really cheap makeup. You know, just because it's high price doesn't mean it's good. I have tons of expensive shit that I hate and will never buy again. This is what I was working on last night. I told you guys I'm going to try doing nails. Sets of nails. That's why I went to this place today. I made a little Louis Vuitton nail. And then I showed you guys one of these the other day. And then I did this rainbow kind of smoke look. This one was cool. And then I got the Louis Vuitton, and then the turquoise, which I don't like this one. There it is. It's hard. It's backwards in there. I've been just playing around trying to do different designs, seeing what my skill level's at. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ColourPop is nice. They're pretty cheap too. Their prices are good. So today I went to this nail store. I'll show you guys. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. So I just bought, but I really bought more decorative stuff because I have enough nail polish. So I bought one of these. If you guys never seen these, you fill the you can put nail polish remover. I'm gonna use it for rubbing alcohol because I already have one that has nail polish remover in it, and you push it down, and it like floods the little cotton ball thing. So I got that. I bought these little flaky things. Those are gonna look cool in some type of design. I don't know. I'll figure out some way to use these. Like you could put them in, like I did over here. Did I just drop it? You see the gold flakes in there? So instead of doing gold, I could put this in there. So I did that. I got mirror ones too. These are cool. I can't wait to use these on something. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. What else did I get? Ooh, I bought a lot of foils. So if you guys are wondering what foils are, that's what I have on my ring fingers right now. Transfer foil. You take a little brush and you kind of brush it on, and then you put this stuff on, and it just like sticks to the gluey shit. So I got a blue because there was this one look I was gonna try to recreate, and it used that color. I got this like weird kind of holographic iridescent looking one, and then I got this one, which you guys probably can't see, but it's pearly looking. I don't know. It's like holographic pearlescent. I got actually two of those. I figured that was something oh my God, I keep thinking this is a bug. Look at these. They're so cute. Little Chanel. Chanel. What the fuck? I got these little, I don't know if you guys are going to even be able to see these. Yeah, probably not. Little Chanel, like, I don't know, gold things that you put on your nails, because people like that stuff. Personally, I'm not into it, but I was looking online to see like what people are doing as far as designing nails. So I got more foil blue. So again, it's like this stuff, blue, and then I bought. Oh shit! Oh no, my glitter is fucking leaking. Leaking. Could glitter leak? Yeah, I guess it can. And then I got, look at how pretty that is. It's like my favorite color, obviously, right? My kitchen, my shirt, the glitter. I kind of like blue. I don't know. I just love aqua blue. So I bought aqua blue colored glitter, which I actually think I have. Holy shit. I got purple. It's like a periwinkle purple color. And then I bought, I don't know, another kind of glitter thing, iridescent glitter. And then I just bought some acrylic powder for I want to do this thing. Mine came out like shit, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's terrible. It's supposed to look like a sweater, but you need the acrylic powder. But mine didn't come out that great. But I'm gonna try it again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then I did these two. These are stamps. So it's like a little lotus flower. I don't know what was going on. I guess I need to buy like special nail polish for stamps because mine wasn't working. So that's on the to-do list. So that's it. Nothing exciting. Just some stuff. I have like a little nail factory on my table. My husband's gonna kill me because my whole table is right now covered with nail shit. Covered. Speaking of acrylic, no, they never came through. You have colored acrylic powders? I never tried acrylic. I bought a drill. This is a new one because my other one I fucking blew it out. So I just bought this off Amazon. It's pretty cool. I'm getting better with it. But I bought that. I should be like a nail tech, but I don't feel like going to school. So Yeah, so that's it. That's it. But like, you guys, I'll show you guys all my shit. I just bought these too. These are pretty cool. They're just for painting, like, I don't know, art shit on nails. This set is so pretty. I bought this. This is all gel polish. You see, it has all the pretty colors. Pink, purples, greens, blues. I got that. This nail polish is amazing. Like, this whole thing for, like, how many come in here? 20? I think I paid, like, $15. I don't even know. Maybe it was a little more than that. I got that. And then, what else? I don't know. I got all nail stuff. See, these are the foils with the Louis Vuitton. I bought them because my initials are LV. So, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm sitting here with this eyebrow. People are going to like find this video and be like, is this girl fucking serious with this eyebrow? No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. So, all right. I'm going to turn my camera off. It's terrible right now. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. So yeah, I have a little nail factory going on over here. I'm just trying to see, like, there's things that I want to see, like, my skill set, you know what I'm saying? And then I think I'm gonna either do it. I was looking at places to open shops because I don't want to do Etsy. I don't know. First of all, there's way too much competition on Etsy. But besides that, I don't like Etsy. I just don't like the way I like Etsy, like the website. I just don't like selling on it. I used to sell on it years ago, and I don't know. They take a lot of money, and I don't know. I don't like the whole way that their listings are set up. So I might either set up a Facebook store or an Instagram shop. I think you could do either or one or the other. I've been looking into different ways. I kind of just want to do like my own independent thing. So I was looking at sites like Shopify, but they charge $30 a month just for a basic plan. It's ridiculous. And right now, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for fucking, that type of payment. I'm just getting started out. So thank you, Peekaboo. I totally forgot, Peekaboo. We were supposed to talk today. So I had some questions. Warm as fuck and comfy as fuck, like wearing a big blanket. Always share your ideas with us. Beautiful, because you can help people. Who's that, Jonice? Me? Thank you. If you're talking to me. I want to be the one, but I have no clue. And how do you get a Wish link for people so you make money? What do you mean? What do you mean the art of handmade dolls? A Wish link? You mean like the wish list? Or are you talking about like a link on here? My sister got me first one. I heard a newer, better one. I don't know the name. How do you be an influencer? Oh, okay. That's what you were asking. So on Amazon, in order to be an influencer, I believe you have to have over $4,000. $4,000, 4,000 subscribers. Because around that time, that was when I went to sign up with the Amazon program. You don't make that much money, but I look at it like, hey, any extra income helps, right? So like I don't even know. I don't even look to see how much I make each month. But Amazon, I think like their threshold too is like $10 and then you get paid or something like that. I forgot. And if you're talking about YouTube, you have to sign up for an AdSense account. I believe you have to have I don't remember, because when I signed up for AdSense, they didn't have the same requirements that they have now. Because I signed up years ago. My AdSense, I signed up, I think, in like 2013 or 14, and it was totally different back then. So it was kind of a new thing, to be honest with you, at that point in time. So I know that now. I believe it's around like you need over 1,000 watch hours, and then you need over 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Look up, Peekaboo. We could do it after tomorrow. I have doctor. Okay, all right, cool, Peekaboo. Yeah, I just had some questions. I just want to know like how you wear them and how how you size them and everything. Well, you said you get the ones with like tons of different nails. So, ooh, Just Angel, you do nails too? Can you send me pictures? I love looking at other people's work. Except I can't see Em's fucking pictures because they won't come through for some reason. I'm like, she's sending me pictures the other day. I'm like, girl, I can't see them. Dude, could you stop? Pink house coat with a hood. I was thinking of doing like these tie-dyed sweatshirts and shit, but it's not a good winter job. Yeah, I have to do them outside, and I did these outside. I'll show you guys. I did the one I'm wearing right now. And what else? Oh, I did two pairs of pants. And my son. We did shirts for Jesse. Oh, Just Angel, I want to see. I just started doing, I've always done my own nails, and I've always done like nail art. Always. For years. Even when it wasn't like that popular, I did it. I think it was because I got a manicure. I've only had like 3 or 4 like real manicures in my entire life. So, I went and they did like this little design on my nail, and I don't know, just from that day, I just loved nail art. Like, I just love doing it. So, but I never did like sculpting nails. That is new to me. That shit is all new to me now. I still haven't messed with acrylics, but I shouldn't say that. I did mess with a little bit of acrylics because I used to do fiber wraps on my nails. All right, so hold on. Let me get my little fucking stand-up thing here so I can show you guys. I want to see Snoop. Yeah, I'll show you Snoop. He's an old man, Just Angel. He's 11 years old. I just got in contact with these people that breed Dobermans because I want another one. And I'm so excited, but their dogs are so fucking expensive. But you know what? I learned a very hard lesson because where I got Snoop from, it was what they call a backyard breeder. And which means basically she's just in it for the money, not in it because she really cares about the breed or, bettering the breed. So he was cheap, but he came along with medical problems that probably cost us as much as we would pay for one of these puppies. Now, just because the dog's expensive doesn't mean that it's not going to have medical problems, but they do try to, test them and breed out any issues if they're a real good breeder. All right, hold on. So I made this sweatshirt that I have on right now. So, and then I made matching pants. I know this is like probably a little crazy for some people. Like, yeah, right, Liana. I'm going to wear that. But I just wanted to see if I could do it. So I did this and the sweatshirt that I have on right now. And I would love to sell these, but not this specific one, but like it's hard to do. Like I said, it's very hard to do in the winter because my house. And I also did these just regular blue because I love blue and green. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's that. I want to do them, but I tried doing oh my god, I tried doing this other one, but it was so hard. Oh, here, I'll show you Snoop. Just Angel. This is just Snoop. Hold on. Come here, you dummy. Say hello. He doesn't have his ears up like a regular Doberman. Say hello. Look. Hello. Say hi to Just Angel. Hello. Hello, you stinky boy. Look, but he has a big booby. He has it's a, what do you call that? I don't know. Look how fucking big that thing is. It's like, holy shit. It's so gross. I don't touch it. He's all lumpy because he had, this is new. That thing that thing started growing maybe like a year ago. And it was like, it started off like this big when we first noticed it. And just keeps growing. But yeah, He's a good boy.
That's my boy.
But he's an old man. Scoop. Well, it's a fatty tumor. It's not cancer or anything. Well, so my doctor says. His doctor, not my doctor. So our vet says. But yeah, it doesn't seem to bother him. He never. I don't know. He doesn't cry about it or anything. Like it doesn't seem to bother him. But I can imagine it's a little uncomfortable, like having that big heavy thing hanging from your belly. But but you guys see you see like his ankle. Come here. You see how there's like that ball around his ankle? This one doesn't have it. Why are you getting all touchy, bro? You all touchy for?
Yes, I know. You love mommy. Mommy's your favorite.
So he's what do you call it?
Can you stop jumping, please? Thank you.
Don't jump, Snoopy. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's from whatever disease that he has. We still don't know. We don't know what it is, but whatever it was, he almost died before he was 2. So
they made it all the way to 11. They told us to put him down.
They were telling us put him down at fucking almost 2 years old. They were telling us your dog's gonna die, so you're just gonna keep him alive to torture him. And I refused to believe him. I was like, nope, sorry. I said if he's gonna die, he's gonna die in my house peacefully. I'm not putting down a fucking not even 2-year-old dog yet. So, because I knew that whatever he had, I just knew it wasn't what they were saying. They told us he had this thing called hold on, I gotta think of the name. PLN or PLE, I forget which one. It's called protein losing something, neuropathy or some shit like that. But what happened was, it was crazy. So he was almost a 2. It was like a couple of months before he turned 2. And me and him were playing in the backyard one day, and he kept limping. We were playing Frisbee. And after that, he was limping and limping. And we were like, what the fuck, Why does he keep limping? So we brought him to the vet, and they gave us this medication called Rimadyl, I think. I believe that was the name. And, we would come home, we'd give him that, and then we'd be back at the vet like a month later. Once we ran out of the medication, he'd be right back to limping and having like this problem. So we bring him to, at the time we were going to this one vet in, shit, I don't remember where it was. Well, Seville, let me think. It was my mom's vet. I'm telling you guys, like, like you live here. Like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, Seville. Okay, where is that? We brought him to our regular vet, and this was my family vet that we've been going to for my whole life. All my dogs went there. So they told us that they didn't know what was going on, right? So then we were talking to my neighbor one day. My neighbor tells us, dude, you got to go see my vet. This guy's like the fucking dog whisperer. Like, he's like, I don't care if the guy moved to, California, I'd fly out there to bring my dog to him. Like, he's the best vet on the planet. So we were like, all right. So we tried to make an appointment with him. We couldn't get one. So we ended up getting like the guy who owned the vet practice. So we go in there, and he tells us he doesn't know what's wrong too. So we're like, all right. He puts us back on this medication, right, for another like month. And once we stopped the medication, he was still having issues, limping and shit. So we didn't know what was going on. So then I forget exactly what happened. We had seen 3 vets, okay? I think we saw 2 at that one practice. Stop barking. Come on. So then we go back there, and we finally meet this other vet that works there. And I think it was her. She sent us to the specialist because it was weird. They did tests on him, and he was losing protein in his urine, which is normally a sign of kidney problems. But for some reason with him, nothing else on his blood tests were matching up. So he was only losing protein through his urine, but like, it's hard to explain. If you look up like other things, reasons for why that would be happening, nothing else on his labs matched. Like, in other words, like, I don't know, if your kidneys fail, right, you're gonna have protein in your urine, but on your blood test, you're also gonna have, your creatinine level is gonna be different, and it's gonna mess up other levels. his blood test was weird. Like you couldn't read it because he was losing protein in his urine, but the other levels that should be messed up weren't. Okay, if that makes sense. I read about every fucking dog disease and disorder out there during this time because it was like nobody could figure out what was wrong with him. Because what happened was, all right, we got him off that medication the last time, and all of a sudden one day I'm sitting here and I look at him, dude, his left, I believe it's the arm that has the ball around it, that leg, and then the opposite side, his right back leg, swelled up to like 3 times the size of what they normally are. And I show my husband, I'm like, holy shit, dude, like, what the fuck? Look at this. And it was the weirdest thing. Even that was when I think we finally went in to see the vet my neighbor recommended. We go there and he's like, I've never seen this before, ever. Because, like, normally I guess, when there's like swelling, it'll happen on the same side of the body. He's like, I've never seen it like this, like where there's one on the left and one on the right in the back. It's the weirdest thing. So he ends up feeling his joints, and it ended up Snoop had torn his ACL, which is in his knee, I guess. Well, he partially tore it. So he's like, it was building up scar tissue, my doctor said. So we were like, holy shit. So he sends us to the specialist, right? Because he can't figure out the blood test and all these weird symptoms that he was having. Now, at this point in time, he started losing weight like crazy. I'm not even kidding you guys. He lost 20 pounds in a month. 20 fucking pounds for a dog is a lot, you know? And he was skin and bones. He would not get up. He wouldn't eat anything. He wouldn't walk. He was like basically like a lump of just shit laying there. Like he wouldn't do anything. We couldn't get him to go anywhere. My husband was carrying him up and down the steps, in and out of the house. We'd put him out on the grass. He'd stand up and then he'd just fall right down. He'd like pee and then he'd just boom, right down. And this went on for a month. And we were like so puzzled because he was like, he seemed fine otherwise, like, but you know, he was just laying down. He just wouldn't walk around or anything. So I was like beside myself because I'm like, this poor dog, he's only not even 2 years old. I'm feeding him friggin' he literally survived on little shreds of sliced Oscar Mayer fucking turkey, like the lunch meat. That's all he would eat at that time. I tried making him so many food. Oh, so many different kinds of food. And he had really bad diarrhea too the whole time. It was horrible. And he was drinking water, but not a lot, you know? So we go see this specialist. We pay fucking $1,500 just to go to this visit with all this, you know, tests and everything that he does. And this guy was the biggest dick ever I've ever fucking met in my life. And he's like a very highly regarded specialist, vet specialist. And I didn't like him at all. He's like, your dog has PLN and it's incurable and he's just going to die. He's like, so I would suggest you put him down. Now, this was like the second or third vet that told us we should just put him down because they were too stupid to figure out what was wrong with him. So we were like, once again, I was like, nope. I left there. The craziest thing was when we were walking into the place, this guy comes walking out, and I swear to God, I thought he stole my dog. He looked just like Snoop. I mean, I know all Dobermans look alike, but if you really look at them, their faces are different. So the shapes and everything, some of them look a lot more square and boxy. This dog looked exactly like Snoop. It was dead on like Snoop. I mean, down to like his tail was cut the same length, everything. Because Snoop's tail is cut way too short for a Doberman. They cut his tail way too short. And his ears aren't cut right either. They're not cropped right. We walk up to the guy. We're like, holy shit. We're like standing there. It was like Patty Duke, you know, we're like looking in a mirror, like, holy shit. And it ends up the guy got his dog from the same people we got Snoop from. And the dog was 2 years old. He's like, yeah, he's like, I think the dog had kidney failure or something. I forget exactly what was wrong. He had to put the dog down. So he was taking it home for like pretty much the last time so his family could see it. And then he had to put the dog down. So and this is like now I had posted on all these Doberman sites and met all these people, different people that got dogs from the same breeder. And these dogs weren't even making it till like 5 years old. They were all dying. It was crazy. So, and the sick part is she's still breeding dogs, I'm sure. fucking prostitute. She's a prostitute. I found that page. That was interesting. This lady's the biggest piece of shit ever. Yeah, Jules, it is cropping ears. Well, a lot of places here won't do it either. Very, very few vets that'll do that around here. Um, do Doberman tails? Yes, yeah, they have to be cut, and the ears have to be cut, and then they have to be posted as well, which is a pain in the ass. That's why Snoop's ears are floppy. That's a whole nother story. This poor dog. So anyway, the guy tells us that he has PLN or whatever the fuck it was. I think that's what it was, PLN. And he's like, there's nothing you could do. And I'm like, I didn't believe this guy because I had read about that disease online, and Snoop's blood test didn't match that. The only thing that matched it was that he was losing protein in his urine. Nothing else matched. Nothing. So it was like a total mystery. So I felt like so defeated. We had already now been to 3 vets that told us that there's nothing they could do for him, that he's probably going to die, that we should probably just put him down. And I said, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I don't care. You know, if he really starts suffering, obviously I'll do that. But right now, I just have hope. I don't know. I feel like we could help him. So that's when I was posting on all these boards. I mean, I became like obsessed with trying to figure out what was wrong with him. And I'm reading about all these different disorders. And every time I'm reading something, I see that it says prednisone. So I was like, let me see if I could, ask my vet about this. So I called him up. I'm like, listen, this guy really, he's an angel because he was the only vet that was willing to fucking try. Because every other vet basically told us there's nothing that they could do. So put him down. And so I was like, no, this guy was like, no, I'll work with you guys. Like, we'll figure this out. Let's give him a little more time. Let's see, we'll do his blood test again. Like, he was willing to help us. No other vet wanted to help us. So finally, what happened was I called the vet up and I was like, could you try, prednisone? I know it sounds crazy, but like all these different things I'm reading, they treat it with prednisone. He's like, all right. He's like, give me a week, make an appointment, blah, blah, blah. So now this dog had not moved in an entire month unless we picked him up and moved him. And we go to the vet. I'll never forget it. I was fucking hysterical. I would come home every day. I would drive home from work. I'd sit here with him during my lunch break. And then as soon as I got home from work, I would lay with him the whole night on the floor. I was like beside myself. I swear. I was like, you guys don't understand. Like, everything in my life goes horribly. Like, it's just the way my life is. So this was no different. So I was like, of course, like, I got a fucking dog, and of course it has to have a problem. I can't just have like a dog, that's healthy. So anyway, we go to the vet and he's like, all right, you know what? Let's try the prednisone. So I was like, all right. So he sends us, home with the pills, whatever. I give it to him that night and I go to work the next day. And no, I'm sorry. I gave it to him that morning. The next morning I gave him one. I come home from work that day and I pull up to my house and I'm like, I was so sad because every day I would pull up and I'd look at the door and he wasn't standing there. Like, he hears my car, in my husband's car, and he's already at the door. He hears us when we're like around the block, so he'll get up and start walking towards the door. So I remember I pulled up that day and he was standing at the door and I was like hysterically crying in my car because I hadn't seen him do that in over a month at this point in time. He hadn't gotten up at all. So I was like hysterically crying. I didn't want to get my hopes up. I was like, maybe it's just like a freak thing. So I was like, all right. But no, each day he got better and better and better and better. And then here he is 11 years later. So what ended up is we still don't know what the fuck he had, but my vet came up with this. He thinks that when he tore his ACL, it like kicked his body into this weird immune response. And I don't know, his body attacked it because you guys see that ball around his ankle. I mean, that's kind of new. It was a lot smaller, but yeah. Actually, no, I think the ACL tear was in his back leg now that I'm thinking of it. So I don't know what that ball is on the front. Like, he had symptoms of like rheumatoid arthritis. Like, it was crazy. I don't know. I don't know what we still don't know what he had, but whatever it was, prednisone worked. And so he's been on it his whole life. This is now, his 11th year he's been on it, but he takes a very small dose. He takes a half a pill every other day. So, but it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yes, Born Pretty, Michelle. I wanted to buy some. They actually had it at the place I was at, but she's behind. She can't hear this. But they didn't have black. I just wanted black or white. Well, he's a lucky dog. Thank God you guys got him and stuck with it. I mean, imagine I would have put this dog down when these doctors were telling me, like, I don't trust doctors because of what happened to my mom. If any of you guys were in here the other night, you probably heard the whole story because I showed the video, which that streams now on private. But I don't trust doctors, and like it's sad, but from what happened to my mom, I just don't trust doctors. I just don't trust them at all. So, hey, get out of there, Snoop. Dude, what are you eating? Get out of there. So I just didn't want to like I when he was telling me to put Snoop down, I don't know. My gut was telling me that no, he's not at that stage. Like he's not at that point yet. And I mean, I can admit, when a dog's suffering, but he didn't. I'm sure he was suffering, like in the sense where he was uncomfortable, but I don't think it was suffering at the point, where it was like death is imminent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just didn't like at 2 years old. If he was 13, I probably would have listened, even if he was like 10. But he wasn't even fucking 2 yet. He hadn't even hit his second birthday. I just couldn't. I'm like, how do you put a puppy down? He's still a fucking puppy. Not doing it. So, hey, Jem, you need to get on the internet. Make sure no one buys a dog from her. Oh, girl, I campaigned. Me and this other girl. That's a whole nother story. But me and this other girl, I mean, we were all over. If you go on any Doberman board, we shit all over her everywhere because her dog died at 5, and the dog just dropped dead one day. She doesn't even know why. She never found out why. So yeah, we've been trying. She see what this lady does. She's crazy. She puts the dogs. I think now her daughter posts because she's hiding because she probably has so many fucking people after her. But she moves around all the time, and I had gotten two other dogs from her because she also bred mini pinchers, and so I rescued one from her. I should have known back then too, because when I went to go rescue the mini pin, she was like, here. She didn't even like ask me anything about myself. Like you could just tell her heart was not in it for the animals. She was, you know, I should have known. But again, we were trying to be cheap and save money. So, next time we buy a purebred dog, I'll spend the money, to make sure that they have, genetic testing and all that other kind of shit for diseases, and this, she didn't have that. She didn't have shit. Fucking asshole. She's a piece of shit, that woman. Holly, the dog whore. That's what my aunt used to call her. I met her through my aunt because my aunt works at a vet's office and she used to go there, and that's where they, took care of the puppies. She owed that vet like so much money. My aunt's like, I think she pays him in blowjobs, I swear. I was like, all right. But yeah, she's a piece of shit. She's a puppy mill. She should hide. Yeah, she is. Well, she had all the papers and everything. They were just because they're AKC, that don't mean shit, So any of that stuff doesn't even mean anything. Now, yeah, I would like to see paperwork for medical records and all that kind of shit because that's more important than whether they're fucking registered with the AKC. Anybody can register with them. Cocker Spaniel's bad too. What do you mean? I know, Bella Mia, I agree. The dogs in the puppy mills need homes too. But the thing is, and it's like it's such a vicious cycle. It's like this with you know the animal trade in Asia right now is like insane. Like the wild animals, people are taking these monkeys in and they're keeping them as pets to put them on YouTube, and they're basically exploiting them and abusing them for YouTube views. But like and they're buying from poachers. So, you feel like, all right, the monkeys are already poached, right? So let me just buy it, because I want to save it, but you're not saving it. You're just keeping these people in business. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with the puppy mills. Like, they do need homes. You're right. But, you know, you need to think of, I don't know. It's just, you can't buy from puppy mills. I hate puppy mills. I watched their, Baby Blues. Baby Blues. We were just talking about you the other day, wondering where you were. Are you okay? I hope so. But I know how you feel, Bellamy, because I feel like, yeah, I would love, to save every dog. Like, it's terrible that people do this. Overbreeding. You know what breed is overbred? Pit bulls, and it's really fucking sad because all these fucking young kids, I want to be a fucking gangster. I'm gonna go out and get a pit bull, and then they can't. Then all of a sudden they realize, oh shit, this thing, needs to be fed and bathed and, has medical issues. You got to get it neutered or spayed or, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to take care of a dog. Everybody thinks it's so easy. No, it's not. It's like having a kid, except they don't talk back. But you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize it, and they end up giving these dogs up, or they fight them and they get aggressive, whatever. And these dogs are ending up in the shelters because they're so overbred at this point in time. Oh, you called me? Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, Baby Blues, I didn't see. It's really sad. People give up on them, and then they end up in shelters. In some shelters, if the dog doesn't get adopted in a certain amount of time, they put them down, which is really sad. And pit bulls are hard, man. I know there's a lot of pit bull rescue and shit like that, but once they're violent, that's it. You can't. There's no turning it back. Well, I guess, if you find the right type of home. Yeah, I was gonna say, Bellamy. My dog, he talks back too. He does this weird chomping thing. He's like, like he clicks his teeth. It's so weird. I can't even explain it, but he does it all the time. It's like he's trying to talk to me. But I mean, I don't know. I just, next time I buy a dog, I'm gonna do a lot more research, because on the breeder, which we've been following this breeder that we're looking to get the next one from. We've been following her for years, and she has, good reviews and all that jazz. My dog will never be out of my sight ever. No, Snoop never. He's never gotten out of my house. The one time he got out was my brother's fault. He fucking let him out my mom's front door. I don't know why Snoop hated my brother. I know why, because my brother was mean to him. I don't know why. My brother, like, resented him. I was like, are you jealous that I have a fucking dog? Like, what the fuck's your problem? Why do you hate my dog? Well, because he was a little hyper when he was a puppy. Friend rescued a pit bull. She was nice to them, but a Cujo towards visitors. Yeah, see that? Polka Dot Suzanne, that's like my neighbor. It's like they have everybody has pit bulls around me, but this one is fucking vicious, dude. This thing comes running after you. I told you guys about this one. It gets out of the yard all the time, and the thing comes charging at you. It already attacked an old man that walks his dog and the dog. So it's crazy. I love Spud McKenzie's. I want him zero filter Jules. I would love, love, love to get one of those dogs. They're very, very hard to find here. And my aunt had hers fucking shipped in from Russia. Everyone thinks my husky is a wolf. They do look like wolves. All dogs are rehabilitated. Some are Michael Vick's, except 2 are adoptable. Oh my God, that guy was such a piece of shit. Have to call the police and have it removed from the house. What are you talking about? The pit bull? Girl, we've been through the gamut with these people with that dog. The police won't take it away because guess what? The guy's a cop. So they don't take his dog away because we've been down that road. The police have been here. We were on the news. We were on the fucking news. That was because I posted a video that went like kind of semi-viral. I posted all of the dogs got out one time, and he brought his 2 Rottweiler buddies with him this time, and they were charging at us. We were all out in our front yards. It was like summertime, so it was nice out. and we're all out in our front yards, and these fucking dogs come charging at us, and we're like all running, screaming. And at least I think it was like three of us that had the Ring doorbell camera. It got caught on the doorbell, so I edited everybody's videos together and I posted it on Facebook, because like we had enough. This had happened so many times. Every time we'd get comfortable being outside, the dog would get out again somehow. So we had tried everything. I mean, the guy was attacked, the police came, nothing happened. Then we called the police another time, nothing happened, because again, the guy was a fucking cop, so they're not going to do anything to him. Now he's an FBI agent. So it's like, what do you do in that case? You can't fight that. So I ended up posting the video on Facebook, and it went like literally like within a day there was like, I don't know, like 30,000 views on it. I was like, holy shit. And it was getting shared to all these like animal activist groups. It was crazy. All these like anti-pit bull groups and all this crazy shit. And it took that for them to finally, do something that the dog hasn't gotten out since then, thankfully. I mean, my husband went over there. He's even offering to like help the guy. He's like, I'll put a new door in for you, like, or whatever it is. I'll help you fix your fence, like whatever it is. He mostly was getting out the front door. What he would do is when they would open the front door, they have this older guy that lives there. He's like, he's probably in like his 70s maybe. And he opens the door and the dog would push him out of the way and run out. So we were trying to suggest all sorts of things. We're like, gate your porch in, well, your front step or something, So he finally, I believe we were telling him to buy a storm door, because we're like, the regular door doesn't close on its own. The storm door closes on its own, so he can't push through. The door will slam back in his face. We were telling him to get one of those. And I mean, we were fighting with this guy. It was bad. Everybody was, the whole neighborhood was, it was bad. So, and I love, listen, I get it. I love my dog. Like it would be very hard for me to give my dog up. Like, but if your dogs keep getting out, it's not the dog's fault. It's his fault for fucking, letting them out all the time. So I think what they ended up doing was they ended up putting a gate around their front door. And so the dogs can't even get near the door now. But this thing would get under the fence. I mean, I think they had to fix their fence too. I don't know. I just don't personally. I mean, I think pit bulls are beautiful dogs. I just personally would not want to own one. They're just, I don't know. They're just not for me. Like, this is not my type of dog, but they're beautiful dogs. I would own the bull terrier, the English bull terrier, like Jules has. The wait list for Pomskis in my state is over 2 years. Get out of here, Spooky. Pomskis? What are those? Pomeranians and what else? All these like crazy designer dogs. I don't know. But there's no such thing as a purebred dog, really, because even a Doberman isn't really a purebred. They were bred, I believe they were made with Rottweilers and what was the other one? German Pinschers. I don't know if they said Great Dane. I forget. But they're bred with, all dogs, really. There's really no such thing as like a purebred dog. The Dobermans were bred from different dogs because this guy, Louis Doberman, I believe his name was, he was a something with taxes, a collector or something. And in Germany, I think. And he needed a dog for protection. So he bred whatever it was, a Rottweiler and a German Pinscher or something like that, and came out with the Doberman, and that's why they're called Dobermans. So they're very smart. They used to use Dobermans for police dogs. Now they use German Shepherds, but they used to use Dobermans. They're very, very, very intelligent dogs. Right, boxer mastiff. I love boxers. They're so cute. Maltese or purebred. Yeah, but Laura, somewhere along the line, it's probably mixed with something to make a Maltese. You know what I'm saying? Like, all dogs are. So, but now it's like, I don't know. It's just crazy. My golden is literally my best friend. And wait, you have a golden retriever, right? Not a golden doodle. My friend just got one of those. He's like going crazy. Yeah, Dobermans are great dogs. I mean, I love my dog. He's a pain in the ass, but my husky is super smart. I gotta be honest with you, my collie, she was probably one of the smartest dogs I've ever owned. She was, I'll never forget. Like, I used to bring her for walks all the time. We lived a block away from the school. And I would, she was so good, this dog, I didn't even have to have a leash on her. She would stay right next to me. And well, they're herding sheep, so they're kind of used to staying next to, the herd. But she would stay right with me. And I never really put her leash on. Like, I never had to hold her leash. She would never take off. And she was just so good. So, well, she took off one time, but there was a reason for it. I went up there and I was walking her in the field because I used to let her run around. There was a huge field, there was like soccer fields, baseball fields, whatever, football field behind the school. And I would just let her run over there all the time. I would take her leash off and she would run around. But she knew if she was like on the street, not to run away from me. So it was crazy. My friends were there. I walked up there and my two friends were there, Mark and Dan, and they were brothers. And we were just kind of hanging out. We were stupid. We were young at the time. I think it was like in 5th grade, maybe 6th grade. And we saw a 40 bottle on the ground. So I picked it up. My friend picked it up and he threw it against the wall and broke it. And this dog fucking took off, dude. I mean, running. She must have thought I got hurt or something. She ran straight home from the fucking field. I couldn't believe it. Like, she went through the shortcut and everything. Like, I was running full speed after her. I'd never seen her run that fast in my life. She just took off and started running back to my house. And then she got to my house and she was like barking at the front door to like get my dad's attention. I was like, holy shit. It was like a total Lassie moment. I was like, oh my God, no wonder why they made the show Lassie. Like, she like went to get my dad. I swear to God. I couldn't believe it. She ran straight home. It was just like amazing. Huskies do red. We give it a chance. Maybe come back there. Okay, baby blues. I think my phone's inside. When I go in there, I'll take a look. But yeah, she was such a good dog. Such a fucking good dog. Really. I loved her. I miss her so much. I have a black German Shepherd. She's beautiful and so smart. She's my baby girl. I see, like, German Shepherds, people that have German Shepherds, it's the same thing. If you have a German Shepherd, it's like a Doberman. It's like the same loyalty to that dog, that breed. And they are super smart, German Shepherds. Very smart. I was looking at Huskies, but they are not good for very hot days. They can die in the heat. Can't work in the heat of the day. Not good for service work. Aw. Suzanne, my neighbors have a husky. My neighbor had an Alaskan husky. That thing used to bug me out because it had two different color eyes. One was like blue and the other one was like brown or some shit. I don't even remember, but it was like white almost. It's hard. Oh, Spooky, look, there's your pup. I love them though. Alaskan Huskies, when they're puppies, oh my God, they are the cutest little freaking things ever. It's hard for me to watch MFW with her wolf husky. Why, Spooky? What'd she do? I don't watch her. I never watched her. I can't wait for my shepherds. A lot of people have German shepherds. They love them. I just couldn't do the fucking hair. After having a collie and I couldn't wear black. I love black. Like, that's pretty much all I wear for the most part. And when I had my collie, I couldn't wear any black. I couldn't own any, like, anything. Wool coat. If I had like a velour sweatsuit, her fucking hair stuck to everything. And it was like, you couldn't get it off. Snoop doesn't really, come on. Snoop doesn't really shed. I mean, he does, but not a lot. Yeah, CMs, I couldn't do that again. I'd have to get a whole new fucking wardrobe. I just can't stand the hair. I remember I used to, like, it's all over everything. It would be all over the couch. You like lay down, even though she didn't go on the couch, her hair would still be on there. And you lay down and you used to like inhale hairs and like choke on them sometimes. Like, oh my God, when she was shedding, there'd just be like these tumbleweeds like in our house because her hair would literally come out in like clumps, during shedding season. And it was like you'd see these like big fucking balls of hair like flying by. Like, and you can't, there's nothing you could do about it. You could brush her endlessly. We used to fill up like 3 or 4 like plastic bags that you get from the supermarket, and you could still keep going. You could build a whole nother dog out of the hair that these dogs shed. It's crazy. You can ask, have you ever seen an albino? Yes, I have actually. Not in person. I mean, I've seen a picture of them, but they're cool. They are cool looking. You know what dog I would really love? But my husband's like, there's 2 dogs. I want a Jack Russell Terrier so bad. I think they're so freaking cute. Ever since that show Frasier, I don't know. I just always wanted one. But my husband's like, his ex-girlfriends, whatever, had one. And he's like, oh, it's so hyper. I'm like, yeah. And everybody in our house is hyper. He'll fit in great. And the other dog I really, really want, and I'm going to get one day. I don't care what he says. I want an Italian Greyhound so bad. Oh, I love them. But they're so dainty, like probably not good with a kid in the house. So I'll wait until I'm older and I'll get one of those when Jesse's grown up. I want one so bad, though. They're so freaking cute. So cute. I want like every dog. I swear to God, if I was like by myself, I'd have like 100 dogs. I'd be like, how like people are like crazy cat collectors. I'd be the crazy dog lady. I'd have like 100 dogs. I fucking love dogs. My brother had 5 huskies. He used to send me photos of the hair everywhere. Oh my God, no, Angel. That has to be a lot of hair. 5 of them. Holy shit. Be careful bringing in a dog with a pit. Who has a pit? Listen, my aunt had 8 dogs at one point in time. She had 2 pits, and then she had the English bull terrier like Jules has, zero filter Jules. And she had a Chihuahua, and then what was the other dog? A Pomeranian. And this is all at the same time. She worked at a vet's office, so she got tons of rescue dogs, and she would keep all of them. She was like a dog hoarder. And then she had a mini pincher, which she ended up giving to my mom, who came from the same lady that we got Snoop from, and my other mini pincher. I love mini pinchers. I love them, but they're hard to house train. Which is why I won't get one. But 8 fucking dogs at the same time. Could you imagine? And then she has a hairless cat. She has that thing fucking freaks me out. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's cool. Like, it's kind of cool because, like, who the fuck has one of those except, like, Dr. Evil from Austin Powers? But, like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's fucking ugly, the thing. It's freaky looking. But she has one of those. And then she has some other special type of cat. What is it, a Bengal or some shit? I don't know. It looks like a fucking leopard. Like, it has like leopard spots on it. It's pretty cool, actually, that one. I like that cat. I'm not a cat person. I mean, I don't have anything against, cats or anything. I just personally, they're not for me. Like, that's not my type of animal. But I don't know. Cats, speaking of which, Snoop's barking at a cat that's walking by right now. Greyhounds. I love greyhounds. I love my Min Pin. Had her for 15 years. House trained, never had issues. Really? I don't know. My moms were like bad. Oh my God. They were so bad. So bad. I think it was because my mom didn't take the time out to really train them properly. I mean, I have to take partial blame in that too, because they were, you know what it was? When you get a rescue dog, you don't train when they're a little older. It's like, when you get a dog from a puppy, you train them when they're young. Like Snoop's trained from, when he was like 1 year old. We went to this training class. It was hardcore. I fucking left crying a bunch of times. But yeah, I wouldn't personally, like, I would never own a cat. I wanted to be a vet. I couldn't handle having to put dogs down. I love them too much. I'd never make any money. I know, Pugs. I don't know how the fuck people do that. I don't know. My daughter's Alaskan Husky puppy is named Tina. I think that's a stupid name. Aw. I foster cats. You do, Scoop? I can never foster dogs. I don't know how people do that. Because I'd be like, no, I'm keeping them. I'd end up with like, that's probably how my aunt ended up with 8 dogs. Because she probably was like, yeah, I'll foster it. And then just ended up keeping them. 8 fucking dogs at the same time. Thank God she had a huge house to accommodate all of them. You find that a lot, though. People at work at vets' offices, they have a lot of pets. My aunt was like nuts. She used to like, she did all type of animal rescue. I mean, one time she came to a family party with a fucking squirrel. Like fucking, she had a friend that had a monkey. Like, oh man, it was fucking crazy. What order you have to start? Square one in training, not give up. Well, I gotta say, the girl that took my mom's dogs, because I couldn't take them. It's just like with Snoop. The whole reason I got my second mini pin was because she was breeding Dobermans and then she was breeding mini pinchers, and her male Doberman killed her male mini pincher by accident. It was playing, but it was just playing too rough. And so she was having too many problems with the pregnancies, because a lot of the times those the mini pinchers, they have to have like emergency, I guess, C-sections, because I don't know, they have birth problems apparently. That's what my aunt told me. But anyway, she was giving away her female that she had bred a million times. And my aunt told me about it, because me and my brother had adopted one mini pincher and I wanted another one. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go look at her. I fucking fell in love. I swear to God, when I met this dog, it was like me and her knew each other for our whole entire life. She was like right on the ride home, jumped right in my lap and was like curled up in my lap on the way home. Like we had known each other for fucking 10 years. It was so weird. But there was just something about this dog. Her and I connected. She was so cute. She was brown. She was a little brown mini pincher. She was so cute. And she was so friendly and loving. But what the fuck was the whole point of the story? I don't even remember. Anyway, that was my second mini pincher. Oh, I was talking about the lady that took my mom's dogs. So because that dog killed the mini pincher, I was scared to take my mom's dogs. Plus they weren't house trained very well. And my husband was like, no, they were older. Snoop is, 4 years ago. So he was what, 10, well, he's 11 now, but he was 6 or 7 years old. He was still very like active, So I was like, I can't take them. It's just not going to work out in my house, with 2 little dogs. We had watched them a few times with Snoop and it was just like, it just wasn't a good mix, So, my mom's neighbor ended up taking them. And she's really good with these dogs. If I was a dog, put it this way, I'd want her to be my owner because she spoils the shit out of them and she takes the best care of these dogs. Like it makes me feel so good to know that they're with somebody like that I know, I don't have to worry about. But anyway, yeah. The fuck was my whole point of saying that? Oh, she house trained them. That's my whole point. She ended up like house training them. Like she's so patient with them, And at that point, they were senior dogs. So she had to put one of them down. That was so sad. But she still has the other one who originally started out at the breeder's house. Then my aunt took her in. And then she hated my cousin because he's loud and crazy. So she would hide in her cage all the time. So my aunt felt bad. So she gave it to my mom. My mom had it. And my mom passed away. And now she lives with the neighbor. This poor dog's like never had a permanent home. I feel so bad for it. But I love mini pinchers. I'll always foster if needed. If someone calls me and says an animal needs help, I'll jump in my car and go find them a family. Me too. Do you know how many times I've been late to work because I stopped and picked up stray dogs on the way to work? Oh shit. I saved cats. If I see like an animal stray anywhere, I go and grab it immediately. I don't care what kind of dog it is, whatever. I'll go grab it and I put it in my car and I'll find the home, My husband thinks I'm crazy. He's like, I want to fucking go near that dog. I'm like, dude, I'll be like driving. I see a dog. I'm like, I'll fucking stop right in the middle of the road and go grab it. I love dogs. I don't care. I love them. Thank you, Hummingbird. Hummingbird, did I say hi to you? Were you? I don't. I'm sorry. I haven't been paying that good attention to my chat today. And you hear the name Tina for a pet. I think of Napoleon Dynamite. Tina. I was like, my cat. Then he will FedEx her to you. She crazy. Aw. I know. I always want to keep every dog. I just love dogs. I don't know. I've always loved dogs. I saved a cat one time that got stuck in a rat poison box near my fucking job. Poor thing. Go, Snoop. Come on. So, anyway, I think I'm getting a new puppy. Not now. It'll probably be in the summertime because she just had a litter, and probably around June. That's when the next one's due. So I probably won't get it for a while after that. But won the lottery, I'd have animal rescue. If I won the lottery, Jules, this is what I would do. I would buy a house in Cambodia. I know it sounds crazy. And I'd have a monkey sanctuary if I was a millionaire. That's what I would do. I love monkeys. I feed the wild animals in my yard. I just can't help myself. I unfortunately don't have that many wild animals. Long Island's not known for their wildlife. We don't have anything. We have like squirrels and chipmunks and shit, but like and raccoons, but nothing. I mean, there's like deers and fox, but they don't come around usually this area. Not around where I live. It depends on where you live. Some areas you'll see them, but around here, too populated. I saw one time on this fucking major road over here, like running down the side of the road at night. This thing was running so fast. It looked huge. I'm like, where the fuck did a deer come from? Like, where did this thing come from? Because like normally they live in like the woods, or like near the beach. We have a lot of deer down by the beach. There's fucking thousands of them. Like every time you go to the beach, you see the deer down there. There's so many of them. I don't know why, but I guess they like it over there. I don't know. But fucking not around here. I've never seen a deer ever in my life, like near my house ever. So it was weird to see it running down the road. Where I grew up, we had a nature preserve, right pretty much in our neighborhood. So you would see deer in the preserve, but not like they never came out of that area. It was fenced in. You know what I'm saying? Like they never were like walking the streets. I've never seen a deer. Maybe like the houses that were closest to the nature preserve area, but they never came up by my house. My house was a good distance. I help my mom. Fox, you need to see my videos of the animals in my yard. I want to see. So funny, meanwhile, Staten Island is sworn. Really, is it? You know why, Bella? Because think about it. How is wildlife going to get here? Like, you got to go through the city to get here, right? So they're not going to cross the bridge or go through the Midtown Tunnel. So, like, whatever is here, that was here for a long time. But, like, we don't have wolves or anything like that. Coyotes, nothing. We don't have that shit. We don't even have skunks. I thought skunks were like strictly in California until about I don't know, maybe a year ago. I had no idea that like skunks would live in cold weather because again, there's none on Long Island. I've never seen a skunk my entire life except like at a zoo or something. My reborn monkey is named after Jane Goodall. What kind of monkey is it? Maybe Columbus bought them. There's deer like 2 blocks away from me. Raccoons eat with the strays. Cats in their yard. Yep. Yeah, we got tons of raccoons. MM will be the 2021 version of Jane Goodall. I like my cats. I mean, I like all types of monkeys, but my favorite is either the long-tailed macaque or pigtail macaque. Southern pigtail macaque. I love them. they're old world monkeys. I wondered that about Nantucket. How did we get deer, but we didn't have skunks or coyotes or anything like that? Yeah, like we don't have anything like that. I hear or bears or anything. I've never heard of a fucking bear on Long Island. That would be weird. There probably was at one time, well, I don't even know. When you really think about it, how the fuck did wildlife get here? Because they would have had to swim across the bridge or something. Because like Long Island was formed way like you know what I'm saying? The rest of America was formed and then Long Island was like an afterthought. It's a glacier. Was that? Yeah, I believe the island was formed by a glacier. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. A glacier that like just got stuck, I guess, and melted. And so we're on a pile of sand. Skunks have babies under my deck and they don't spray any of my dogs. Oh, get out of here, Scoop. My mom had raccoons living in her yard. Oh my God, with those fucking raccoons. I swear to God, she drove me nuts with those things. God rest your soul, Mom, but you drove me fucking crazy with the goddamn raccoons. Oh my God. Drove me fucking crazy. She had a deck. We had a huge deck in my backyard. Like we had a deck that came out from outside the house, right? That was pretty decent size, and then you step down to another deck and then there was another deck under that one and it went around our whole entire pool and they like to go under there and have their little house under there. Animals swim, bears can swim. Yeah, but they would have to swim pretty far. Like the whole thing is like, are they gonna go through the city? A bear. Imagine a bear running through Manhattan. Like you can't get to Long Island. You'd have to go through the city somehow. You'd have to get through Manhattan, or go around it. But you'd have to take a bridge, and it's pretty far swim. I'm sure they could, but are they gonna come to such a pop? They're gonna land in Brooklyn. Oh, that's a good children's book. A Bear Grows in Brooklyn. But you know what I'm saying? It's the city. Like they'd have to fucking be in the city. Somebody would notice that thing and shoot it. You know, it's where like out here, you'd have to go through Brooklyn, Queens, and then, you'd be in like suburbia where there's some trees and shit. Grass. Zero Filter Jules, I think I've seen that guy, the raccoon man. Is that the guy that had like 100 of them like surrounding him on his back deck and he's like feeding them? I seen that shit recently. It like popped up in my suggested, I guess, because I watched so many animal videos. Oh my God, when I lived at home. Oh, I lost your thing. The raccoons would decide to get huge brawls or play fight in the attic. Oh my God. Girl, I'd flip the fuck out. I know my neighbor, this old guy that lives down the block from me. He definitely has raccoons in his attic because that vent, that like vent that's like on your house for your attic if you have one, it's like off. There's a huge hole in the side of his house, and I'm like, dude, there's definitely fucking raccoons in there. Well, let me know how that is. What the fuck is this thing? What the hell is this? What that is. Anyway, my mom and dad worked at night, and I think they would fall through the ceiling. Oh my God, that would freak me out, girl. That would fucking freak me out. Smokey P in the house. I just seen him. Where'd he go? Salt gang.
I'm a little fucking salty and shit. A little fucking salty.
I did my customer's nails Saturday on her deck, and a mama raccoon kept trying to crawl on us. She was very interested in what we were doing. They're not supposed to be outdoor the day. That's scary. Was it daytime? That's scary. That's why my mom used to freak out, because the raccoons would be like out during the day and she would be like, oh my God, they're fucking rabid. She was scared, terrified of these things. Hey, soldier. I leave the old chicken coop open for the animals to hide. Aw. There was a lot of trees on the side of my house, and that's where they would climb up and keep the babies in the attic. Oh my God, Bella, that would scare the shit out of me. Like, they're cool from a distance. I don't want those motherfuckers in my house. Oh my God. Have you guys seen that video? That guy that went and lived with wolves? That should, no, pug washing. What is that? I can't even help myself. I can't. I even have a shelter for city cats to sleep. Aw. Friend pants. Friend pants. Who made that up? So many people say that. It's so funny. Friend pants. Did you guys get in touch with each other? I gave you guys each other's emails. So hope you guys got in touch. My sister and dad actually rescued a baby raccoon on the deck that looked like it was gone, but it must have fell out of the roof. Oh, poor thing. Because they feed outdoor cats and come for the cat food. Yep. Oh yes. Oh yes. Friend pants is what I bought to YouTube. That's your contribution, soldier. Friend pants. Dancing with Wolves. Is that what it's called? Holy shit. Well, holy shit. Holy shit. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I got nothing done again today. I'm so bad. I have so much shit to do, but I gotta take a shower. Most importantly, I gotta take a shower. I gotta do my son's laundry. He's at this like weird in between sizes stage right now where it's like the small's too short. I've had this problem with him pretty much his whole life, but he's tall. He's got really long legs, and so like he's in a size 7 now, but they're short on him, and I can't help it because if I go up a size, they're fucking huge on him. I don't know what happens, but like once you hit children's sizes from like the 5T, 4T, after that, the sizes are like so they jump so far. They need to make like in between half sizes or some shit. I don't know. Cuz my son, I had the same problem when I was a kid. I was always like way skinnier than I should have probably been. When I was a kid, I was like always underweight, but I had long legs, so my pants always used to like be a little short. And my son has the same problem. All of his pants are short. I make him wear high tops because I'm like, dude, your pants look ridiculous. Like if he wears regular sneakers, he looks like he's waiting for the flood. But I can't help it. He's fucking tall. He's lanky. He's like a little string bean. I mean, he's not like that tall, but he's skinny and long. So I have like no pants that fit him right now. There's like 5 pairs of pants that fit him right now. And I don't want to buy more because he's like starting to grow out of it, but he doesn't quite fit in the other size yet, in the next size up. Such a pain in the ass with these kids. And he has holes. Does anybody else's son do this? My son has holes in like every pair of pants. I was gonna kill him last year. He would come home, I'd buy him brand new pants, and he'd wear them one time and come home with a fucking hole in the knee. And I'd be like, I'm like, what are you doing, dude, at school that you got these huge holes? He's like, oh, he slides on the gym floor. I'm like, well, could you not do that? Like, because these pants aren't free, like they don't just give them to us. We have to pay for them. So could you please stop making holes in them every day? My doll is 5T, but need 4 or 5 pants, but long legs. See? Oh, pugs, I know. Last night, it was so funny because my husband I'm always late. I'm like perpetually fucking running late. So when we go to hockey, my husband usually leaves earlier because he gets my son dressed and everything. And then I'll meet him there because I'm always fucking running late. I'm like, I shouldn't be, but ADHD, it happens. So I came a little late last night. He had a roller hockey game. First game this whole season, he didn't score 1 goal. He was all mad. He got off the thing. He's like, threw his gloves down. We're like, don't be a fucking sore loser. I hate that shit. I hate when kids act like sore losers. And he never does. Ever, my son. He's actually like really good about it. But last night he was like so defeated after the game. Because there was these 3 kids and they were just on top of him. Like he could not go anywhere. 3 kids after him the whole time. So, and like the not to be an asshole, but like the rest of his team, they're just not on his like skill level. So he's like way ahead of them. There's nobody for him to pass to because he gets to the net and like they're the other kids are like still skating, you know? So whatever. He was a little defeated, but that's besides the point. There was this one kid there last night. He was legit like double the size of my son, probably triple the size. This kid was almost 6 feet tall. And I go to my husband. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that kid doing out here? I'm thinking he's like 15, 16 years old. My husband's like, he's 10. I'm like, yeah, okay, Chris. Yeah. He's like, no, seriously, he's 10. I'm like, he's like, dude, did you see the parents? I'm like, no. He's like, the dad's 6'5" and the mom's fucking 6'3". I'm like, what? What? Dude, this kid was 10 years old. He's 5 foot, what was he? 5'9" and 160 pounds playing against my son, who's like 40 pounds, like fucking 4 feet tall. I was like, holy shit. I mean, this kid like fucking put his arm out and his stick reached across the whole fucking, rink. It was crazy. I never seen a kid that big in my life. I'm like he was so big. He looked like an adult out there. I thought it was like an adult. I'm like, or a teenager, like 17 years old. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is this kid doing playing with a bunch of, 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds? No, he was 10. He was fucking huge. I've never seen a kid that big in my life, ever. He has to be like in the Guinness Book of World Records or some shit because he was huge, huge. But what was my whole point of telling the story? Talking about hockey and me showing up late. I don't remember, but it was pretty fucking funny. So that kid was on top of him the whole time. And I think my son was scared because, like, imagine that guy smashing him into the boards. He would have smashed him like a pancake. What the fuck was the whole point of me telling that story? I don't remember. Damn, I'm 5'11" at 44 years old. I could not believe how big this kid was. I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, but my dad was like that. My dad was, well, my cousin too. One of my cousins, I remember him and my brother were a year apart. And when he hit 6th grade, he just shot up one year, shot up and was 6 feet tall in 6th grade. And the same thing with my dad. My dad said the same thing. Like when he was in 6th grade, he just went from being like normal height and just shot up to 6 feet tall in like one summer. And my dad was 6'3". He was pretty tall, which is good because hopefully Jesse takes after him. Because fingers crossed, because I didn't know this, but like most hockey players are over 6'3" or they're like 6'4". I didn't know that. I thought like basketball players were tall. I didn't know you had to be tall to be in hockey, but he yeah, I was talking about him scoring a goal. He didn't score a goal. That was his first time the whole season. And he was all mad. And we were trying to explain to him, Jesse, some kids don't even fucking not even not score a goal. They don't even get a shot in the whole fucking season. Some kids don't even touch the puck like at all. So, you're fucking one game you didn't score a goal. Okay. He had 60 goals last season for the fucking whole season. Relax, dude. You'll live. Imagine being 5'8". All three of your kids are taller than you by at least 2 inches. No, I hope Jesse's tall because, like, my brother's short. My brother takes after. Well, he's not short, but he's not tall. He's like 5'8", and he takes after my mom's side of the family because my grandfather was only 5 feet tall. You guys saw if you watched in my live the other night how tiny he was. But my husband's side, I mean, I think his dad's 6'1" or 6 foot or something like that. My husband's 6. He's the youngest one, my husband, and then he has 2 older brothers and an older sister, and he's the tallest. I'm always like, my little big brother, like he's huge. Because his 2 brothers are so short, they're like a whole head under him. So weird, but I would say maybe something happened there, but no, they all look like identical. Like I've never seen a family. Well, his oldest brother looks different, but his one brother and his sister look fucking like they could be triplets. They all look exactly the same. It's crazy. I'd rather be too tall than too short. Dayton is 5'10", Phoenix is 6'2", and Sage is 5'10". They just turned 13 and 16. See, that's crazy. I think Jesse's gonna be tall. I think he'll be at least 6 foot because he's already like a string bean. So, and the other day we went to this kid's birthday party. Now Jesse's in second grade, but it's all his hockey teammates, and so hockey goes by year. So it's 2012. So like his friend was turning 9, so Jesse's almost a whole entire year younger than him, even though they were born the same year, because he was December and this kid's born in January. And so he's in third grade, and he had all of his friends there, and the the kids whose party we were at, he's like fucking a head taller than my son. And then my son was a head taller than his friends that were in third grade. And I'm like, Jesse's in second grade and he's fucking way taller than all these kids. Like he's younger than them. So I don't know. I have a feeling he's gonna be tall. Which again is great for fucking hockey. He's getting scouted. This is like the weirdest thing. My husband's got all these AAA teams because they play like different leagues. AAA is obviously the best team, the best, highest league. And they're trying to scout him to like join these teams. It's like the weirdest thing. They're calling him up like crazy, trying to like scout my son. It's so fucking weird. But we're not putting him on AAA. We want to stay with our home rinks, so they don't have a AAA team for this age. He's fucking 8. I'm like, he doesn't need to be on the fucking AAA team like right now. Relax. I'm 4'11". Hummingbird, you look taller though. I know, like in the picture with Laura, obviously you look short because Laura's so tall, but like I didn't think you were that tiny. You're tiny. You're like my mom. My mom was 5 foot, but she like barely cleared 5 foot. I used to feel like a giant when I stood next to her. So I'm the tallest girl in my whole entire family, which is not saying much because I'm 5'4", but I'm taller than all my aunts, all my cousins, everybody. My sisters are tall. My sisters are, one of them is 5'10", and I think the other one's like 5'8". So they're pretty tall. But their mom was tall. My mom's fucking so tiny. My mom was 5 feet. She was like a little tiny, little mini. Mm. Everybody used to think I was like 5'8" because I wore heels all the time. So I'm like, no, I'm only 5'4". I'm tiny, little midget.
Little midget.
Hummingbird is a pocket rocket. That's so neat though. They're trying to scout him. He's got to be really good. Yeah, pug washing. Like they're telling us. I don't know. We've been told by several people now that my son's the best kid on Long Island. I'm like, how do you even know that? But we've been told by several coaches because we do other clinics. Like, he's been training with this other guy who was a ex-pro, and he only invites. It's like an invite only, and I don't know. Even like his coach, his skate. We put him in skating lessons only because we never were gonna because he really didn't need him. But his coach, that when he first started, there was this guy there who was an ex NHL player and he got injured and whatever. So he's coaching down there. He's a cop now though. He left. But when we first started going, he was Jesse's coach. So he left and went to the police academy and he became a New York City police officer. And so he left the rink and we were so sad. Jesse loved him. So he finally, like, now that he's gotten settled into like, his cop routine and everything like that, he came back and he asked my husband, he wants to train my son. So he was like, can I, can I do skating lessons with Jesse? So he posted a video of him yesterday on his Instagram and he was like, what did he write? It was like, this is the best kid mite. That's the age group that he's in. The best mite I've ever seen, or like, no, sorry. It was like something like that most highly skilled mite I've ever seen. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. I guess because we're his parents, like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just so weird to have people telling you that. But I don't know, maybe. Yeah, incognita. It's so weird. I told him all the time, you got to remain one of the coaches told me the other day, you gotta remain humble. And I tell him that all the time. I'm like, you never brag that you're the best kid down there, because I don't want these people telling him that, because A, it's gonna blow up his head, and B, he's gonna not try, you know? Like, to me, there is no best. You could always be better. So I don't want his head to get blown up by people telling him that, you know? So I'm glad that the coach told him that too the other day, because he doesn't listen to me. But he really is. He is. I gotta say, he's never been like, he's a good team player. I mean, he could be a little bit of puck hog sometimes, but that's because he just skates faster than everybody. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Sit there and wait for somebody to pass? No, you'll lose the puck at that point in time. He just takes off and they can't catch him. I don't know where the freaking it came from, but he's just really good. He's a good skater. But anyway, he he he's very good, like, what, trying to help, like, if there's other kids that haven't scored goals, he'll try to help them, pass it to them so that they could score, instead of, like, shooting it himself. But he's uh-oh. My phone just rang, so I don't know if you guys lost me for a second. But he's not. Ooh, Kimberly, your son's tall too, 6'2". That's tall. It's amazing because, like, my dad was 6'3" and my husband's 6 foot, and like that 3 inches makes a difference, believe it or not. Like, you could really, I don't know, for some reason 6'3" seems so much taller than 6 foot. Anyway, but he doesn't ever like push it in other kids' faces. Like, he's always trying to help his teammates and stuff, and I like that. Even with us, he don't like ever, when we try to talk about it, he like doesn't even like want to talk about it. Like, he's very quiet about his hockey. I don't know, he gets weird when we try to tell him, like, oh, you did great, like, you know, he's very quiet about it, which I like. I don't want him to be a fucking asshole. Because, there's like those kids that are like good at sports and they're very arrogant, and like, I always hated like the jocks, like, people in high school, like those guys that were just like so fucking arrogant. They thought that their shit didn't stink. Like, I don't want my son to be like that ever. So I try to keep him humble about his, skills. But he's that good. He's going to hear that a lot. So teaching humbleness is good. Yeah. Well, that's why we try to instill that in him. Like, I'm like, you don't ever go around and tell people you're better than them, or you're the best, or even if people are telling you that, don't say it. You don't ever say that to anybody. Just say, yeah, I'm good, you know, but so is this person. And I mean, even me and my husband, I always try to give the other kids compliments, because the other kids, listen, we've been skating with the same kids for 4 years, and from watching them from a couple years ago to now, how much they've improved. It's really cool to watch when you stick together with like your teammates that you've been with for years since you started, and you see everybody's skills starting to develop. It's really cool. But we always try to, tell the other parents like their kids are doing great and stuff, because I don't, you don't want to walk around and be like, oh, this kid sucks. There's this one guy that talks to us and he's so rude. He'll be like, oh, that kid sucks. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't talk about kids like that. That's so fucked up. Asshole. Most jocks, most jocks end up fat keg drinking weirdos. That's true. Every time I bragged, I always fucked something up. My mom always told me to let my heart, like, I don't know. I was never the best at something, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the only thing I guess I could compare his skills to was like art. I did very well in art in school. So, my family, like, everybody was always like, oh, look at Leanna's art. I guess, like, I don't know. I guess I could kind of compare it to that, but it's just different. I don't know. It's still weird to me. Like, I'm not used to this like treatment, I guess. So I don't know how to handle it. So when people say things, like, I'm just like, thanks. Like, I don't know. I get weird about compliments, I guess. I'm not very good at taking compliments. My husband stays for 2. Yes. Shauna, what'd you do? Were you in sports? Sports? Spots? Every time I put them. How come my chat stopped? It just like stopped moving on here. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but yeah. So we have hockey tonight. Oh shit, I forgot to call. I still haven't got my goddamn Christmas present, my lens that my husband got me. Freaking, I guess the mail's like backed up. I don't know. Maybe he didn't really order it. No, I'm just kidding. I know he did. I've heard him call the police several times already. I'm just so excited. I'd love to see some of your artwork. No, Angel, I'd love to show you some of my artwork, but unfortunately, a certain Doberman ate it. And I'm not even kidding. He actually ripped my fucking artwork up. Little son of a bitch. I have some of it still, but my whole portfolio from college, it was in it was at my mom's house, and was it Snoop or was it the other dogs? I don't even remember. It might have been all of them. We weren't home, and I came home to my whole entire portfolio shredded up on her floor in this room that she used to keep her dogs in. I was fucking devastated. Like, devastated. Did your dog ever eat your homework? No, he never ate my homework, but he ate my artwork. I was like, seriously, anybody here who's into art or who does art, like, your shit you want to keep forever, your artwork, this fucking dog chewed my fucking artwork, ripped it to shreds. One of my favorite pieces too. I was so upset that day. Oh my God. I was like crying because you can't replace that shit. Like, I can't go back in time and, make a fucking art portfolio. Like, oh God. It was terrible. Terrible. I still have not gotten anything in the mail. Your birthday gift is coming tomorrow. Great head for business, but can't draw for shit. Yeah, see, I have the opposite. I have the worst business sense ever. I'm so bad with that kind of shit. So bad. You know how much work I've done for like free because I'm like, I can't figure out what the price would be. So I'll just do it for you. My art portfolio is actually in here, but let's see if I could get to it. Some of it's still intact. I could not believe that day. Oh my God. And it was like the weirdest thing. It was tucked like next to a cabinet. I don't know what the fuck made these dogs all of a sudden want to eat my fucking drawings, but they did. Hold on. I'll see if I can get them. This is like old shit though. This is all my high school and college, some of my fine art shit. Ugh. Let's see. Ugh. Look, it's still chewed. Oh, I'm telling you guys to look at it so you can see. Look at this shit. Look. The fucking whole thing's chewed out. They fucking ate my fucking thing. Portfolio. See, now I just want to put this little warning out there. I look at this stuff like it sucks. It's horrible, but that's what you do when you're an artist. Everything you do is fucking terrible. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh God, this is horrible. See, I'm already starting in. These are from, oh my God, these are so bad. I don't even want to show you guys. Why did I do these? All right, this might be, was this? Yeah, that was a high school project. It's terrible. Fucking horrible. I hate this one. I don't even remember doing this. But yeah, that's from high school. I don't remember that one. This one is so bad. I needed a painting for a portfolio. It's so bad. So bad. I hate this one. I don't even know why I'm showing that one. This is a picture I drew of my cousins. It sucks. These are ones that I rushed because I was trying to do a portfolio. So I rushed through a lot of these drawings. So like, to me, this is terrible. Just terrible. Naked chicks. Woohoo! I'm gonna get banned. You know how many naked chicks I've seen? I've probably seen more naked chicks than my husband has. Seriously. I had to draw naked chicks all the time. All the fucking time. Her face is terrible. What the fuck? But yeah, naked chicks. But you see it's ripped. Let's see what else. Oh, this was just... Oh my god, what the fuck happened to this? The glue like got turned brown. This was just some bullshit I drew at work one day. Just fucking messing around. So, yeah. That was that. Oh shit, I forgot. All right, this is one that I'm kind of proud of this one. Hold on. I don't remember. This was for, what was this? Oh, this had to be for college. You had to morph something into something, so it starts off as a hat, and I slowly turned it into a turtle. A little turtle. So you had to go like kind of step by step from a hat to a turtle. This one's not bad. I'll give that one a good read. This is probably one of my better portraits that I did. That's my cousin's. I totally forgot. Dude, like I don't even remember fucking drawing this. It's been so goddamn long. That's probably one of the better ones that I've done. I'm pretty proud of this one. So that's that. Damn. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. Fucking me. Good job, me. All right. I don't know what that is. This is one of the things that got shredded up by the dog, so I don't know what it is. It looks like a naked chick. Oh my god. This was one of my better naked chick drawings that I did in college. One of the many. She had some saggy tits, this girl. So I like this. I love drawing in charcoal. It's one of my favorite mediums. I just like it because it's so easy to shade. So that's a naked chick. Now, a lot of these, what would happen is when you're in college, they would do this, like your teacher gives you a certain amount of time to draw. So they'll be like 15 minutes, you know, and you have to kind of like rush through it. So a lot of these are rushed, but nevertheless, they're drawn. Wow, I guess I salvaged more than I thought. Okay, that's a good sign. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, I remember this. My uncle wanted me to draw this tattoo for him. I'm not sure. It's stupid. All right, moving on here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this I did in high school. Yeah, whatever. Oh no. Sorry, no. This was done. Again, I was trying to just draw shit real quick for my portfolio. Like I did like a bunch of art in like a week just to get it done. This was one of my... I smoked a lot of weed, all right? So I'm just warning you. I never finished this. And I think this was from Pearl Paint. That was the best art supply store. So this was... I drew this in college. It's like... I'm not really sure what the fuck it is and why, but I think I was probably really stoned when I drew this. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I can't even tell you like what the fuck the meaning was behind this. See, I didn't fit in art school because they'd always be like, tell us what the meaning is. I don't know. Sometimes my brain just thought of shit and I draw shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this was supposed. I guess it was like, I don't know. I can't even tell you. I just thought it looked cool. I never had like deep explanations. Here's another one. This fucking woman was... She was like 70 years old. Nude modeling. And my dog ate it. You guys see the chews? Yeah, this was one of the ones that got shredded. But yeah, naked chick. And again, we only had a couple of minutes just to draw like the outline of her body and stuff. So saggy old tits. I've seen many saggy old tits. All right, here's another one that got chewed. Oh, I remember this. This is from high school. This was actually... I was proud of it in high school, not so much now, but kind of stupid. We had to do a package design, so I made a very 90s looking late 90s looking perfume bottle. And for some reason, it's an astronaut. It's called Luminous. I wanted to be a graffiti artist so bad, but I sucked at it. So, and that was my box that I made for that. See, this is terrible to me. Like, horrible. And the dog ate it. Look what these fucking dogs did to my art portfolio. Fuckers. Only me. Only me would this happen to. Oh, this was one of my favorites. This was actually one of my favorites from college. I don't know. It could be a little better, but I did the face very well. I'm not very crazy about the body part, but the face I think came out really well. So proud of that one. Kind of. Partially. The face up, I'm proud of. So yeah. That's that. What's this? Oh, I remember this. I had to draw this kid that I was in class with. I don't remember what his name was. But... So, whoever the fuck you are, kid, I have a picture of you. And I think he probably has one of me, too. This was one of my best, personally. This was my favorite from high school. This was my best still life, I personally feel. You guys could be, I could be wrong. But this was a still life from high school. So, as you guys can see, I liked it because it's very challenging to draw glass and make it look like glass. So, yeah, it came out all right, But this one was definitely one of my, like, this one was in the art show. I know that at some point. There's not many that I was like happy with. That was one of them that I was actually happy with. This was a self-portrait. Again, I don't know when I did this. This probably is from high school. So it's not that great, but doesn't really look all that much like me. All right. Let's see. Oh boy, bunch of naked chicks. I'm just gonna skip these because these are the ones that are just like so rushed and they suck. And they're not even worth looking at. Unless I see one that's like dope, I'm not picking it out. Oh my god. Who is this guy? Oh, I think this was my teacher. Those are all the rushed. Yeah, it was like fucking Titanic over there. Rose. That's my teacher. I don't know why the fuck I drew him. And again, ask me if I remember his name. I don't know. Dude, I was fucking so stoned in college. I used to smoke weed every day and fucking go to my little art classes. Yeah, man, I'm fucking drawing. Right, what is this? Oh, shit. Feathers. This is like got faded over the years. I don't know. That was from high school. Like, why we had to draw feathers, I don't fucking know, but we did. I don't know why I did this. This was from high school too, but I'm not sure why I painted Tyson Beckford. Don't ask. And it came out terrible. I don't like this one. Not too. Not my favorite. Man, I forgot about a lot of these. Here's another one that I hated. Hey, oh, that's what that was. This one got chewed up by my dogs. And I never cared for it anyway. We had to like cut a magazine picture and then finish it. And I just didn't like the way it came out. So, I don't know. That was from high school. And the dogs chewed it. So, good times. Good times. Look at this. This got chewed to shit. This was actually a good, I think it was a watercolor. The proportion, I got a B minus. The proportion and perspective is okay. Although the value, what? I don't know what the fuck this says. Value Vogue could be increased and droppy chair and screen could be made more solid through more attention to detail. Oh. I don't know what the fuck that means, but the dog ate this one, so whatever it was, it's just a fucking butt right now. It's an ass. I didn't like that. I think that was watercolor, and I hated water. I do not like fucking watercolor. That was another watercolor from high school. Never finished it. Never finished it. What the fuck is this? Welcome to the maze. Oh, I drew a maze. I don't know why the fuck this is even in here, but it is. It's in here. Alright. Oh, this is my most hated. I hate this one. I hate this one with a passion. This was from high school. I just don't like it. It came out terrible. We had to distort a face, so I did this like Marilyn Monroe, and I don't like it. I just hate it. The hair is terrible. It's horrible. The only thing that came out kind of good was the lips and the feather, but the rest of it is fucking terrible. This one actually made it to an art show. Okay. I was so mad too, and then years later, it got eaten by a dog. I don't know why. I hated that one. My teacher loved it. I don't know. I hated it. Okay. I guess that's another kind of self-portrait. You know, I'm looking at these now, and I think because of my astigmatism, because what happens when you have an astigmatism is your things get stretched out vertically, and I can see that in my drawings because everything looks long now because I have my glasses. See, when I take my glasses off, it gets shorter. So I'm realizing now I didn't wear glasses in high school, so I didn't realize that this was happening in my artwork, but I can see it in all my artwork that everything's out of proportion lengthwise because of my astigmatism, because it's crazy. It looks smaller when I take my glasses. It's weird. So yeah. So like when I have my glasses on, it looks longer because my eyes are not seeing it right, if that makes sense. I always wondered why that happened to me, and I think I just figured it out. Oh shit, this was the only time I ever had a male model. He had a bowling ball ass. His ass was like perfectly round, and he had a sock on his cock. So that. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is. I don't know what the hell is this. Oh, why did I draw this? This is actually the inside of my college. My class was right there. I don't know why I drew that. I must have been bored. Okay. Oh, all right. More naked chicks. She had a huge C-section scar down there. I remember that chick. Oh, that's terrible. These are more of those rushed fucking. Ugh, I hate those. Everything was rushed. They only give you a certain amount of time. When I draw something, I take my fucking time, and I did not do good at the fast sketches. Okay, this was my favorite thing that I ever did. Don't ask me why. I just really liked it, and it's destroyed. Oh my god, I just want to cry looking at it. What's in here? Anything good? Why is this even in here? Hold on a second. I don't know why that's in there. Empty. I don't know why I like this, but this is the one piece that I was crying over. I think I did this in high school. I think this was like one of my favorite pieces from high school, and it just got destroyed. Line design. I don't know. I just really liked it. I don't know why. I just thought it was like cool. And it got they look what they did to it. The fucking dogs. I couldn't even find all the pieces. I taped back together whatever I could. But like I fucking loved this, and it was one of my favorite like drawings that I did in high school for some reason. And I'm so mad about that. I'm very upset about this. Still fucking assholes. Fucking eat my goddamn portfolio. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all she wrote. So thank you, soldier. Jehovah Brooklyn. My dog ate my checkbook yesterday. No way. In Little Italy. Yeah. So that's all my artwork. I have more drawings and stuff. This is just like my schoolwork. You know what? I just realized I'm missing something from here. I'm actually missing a couple of things. Now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. I wonder if they're up there. Where the fuck am I other picture? That is another thing I did, but I can't get it out, so. Huh. Mega Monster, can you do a tie-dye video together with your hoodie and sweats look? Yes. It was actually really easy. This is the easiest one. You take the whatever it is, shirt, pants, and you basically lay it flat, and then you just start kind of crumpling it up, like crumpling it like a fucking crumple. How else do you crumple? You know, you gather it up all together, and then you kind of rubber band around it in like a pizza wheel kind of, and then you just squirt ink on it, dye, whatever. You know what I mean. It's actually pretty easy. But yeah, I could show you. Sure. The problem is with the dye is I bought like a pack and that, you know, at the store, and it I don't know. Can you believe my dog ate my fucking portfolio? Like, you hear that all the time. It's like a joke. My dog ate my homework. My dog literally fucking ate my fucking portfolio. Fucking ate it. Like, literally ingested it. Son of a bitch. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff. It's just gonna sit here, I guess, forever. Nice out today on the island. Yeah, it's not bad. Dawn. Where are you doing? You're in. I'm not gonna dox you. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I asked that. I think I remember where. Now here's the fun part. Getting this all put back in. I bought a bunch of charcoals and shit. I should get back into it. I do enjoy it. It's just finding time to sit here and draw shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm very critical of it though. Like, I don't like. I would say 90% of this sucks. Honestly, I would say my better work would come out in things I would do on my own when I could take my time and I wasn't under pressure, like to have like a grade or, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I think, you know what? I actually think I drew this on my own. I don't know why, but it didn't come out how I wanted it. So, what's in here? Is there anything good in here? Oh my God. This I drew when my friend George passed away. Oh, it makes me so sad. My good friend George. I drew that of him. Totally forgot I had that in there. I was wondering why this book was in there. That's pretty cool. Big man. I thought when I was out today, I was he owned a shop in the town that I was in, and we used to hang out in that town a lot. And I was thinking of him, and I was getting a little upset. I was crying a little bit. Just thinking of the old days, you know. That naked chick. Better not let my son see these. He'll be like, boobies. He loves boobies. He loves boobies. Boobies. I'm just joking, guys. We don't need people being like, oh my God, make a monster son like boobs. I gotta say, I think out of my whole portfolio, I think this is like my best thing, and I did this on my own. See, I didn't draw this for school or for any particular reason. I just drew it, and I think it came out pretty damn good. Pretty fucking good. Man, my cousins are so old now. They're they're both the same age, so she's was she like 20 something? I don't know. They were so cute when they were kids. I loved my cousins. As you guys could see, I would sit there and draw pictures of them. But I think this is one of my better pieces, although I could have made her shirt look a little more fucking realistic. It looks like she has like no neck. She's like, ah. But I think I did pretty good on the little design there. Not bad. Not terrible. There's certain things I have trouble with. Obviously, like the hair looks great, you know, but there's certain areas where shading is like, I don't know, hard for me. I guess cloth is one of them. Vertical blinds is another one. So that's a pretty good drawing. I want to take a picture of that and send it to my cousin Nico. It's pretty damn good. I just gotta hold on a second. Okay, my phone's gonna die soon. What time is it? It doesn't say. Hey Val, please frame them and send them to your cousins. I don't know. I want to keep this one. I kind of like it. I'll take a picture and send it to her though. I used to spend so much time like this one year. I made this whole video. It was a year after there was this horrible event that happened in my family, and everybody was kind of like fighting and arguing, and so I spent, dude, it took me months to do this video. I did all pictures, I put music to it. I even designed like a DVD cover and everything. Like, I mean, I went balls to the wall with this fucking project that I did. It took me forever. And I edited this whole fucking like hour-long video of all pictures of our entire family. And it's just crazy thinking that I don't even talk to them. I'm gonna need my husband to put that one back up there because I can't reach that. But yeah, so it's just crazy how things change. Yes, Joey, artwork is very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. I would frame them, but I just have nowhere to put this stuff. Like nowhere. I gotta show my son. I don't think he's ever seen like my drawings, like those kind. I showed him the ones from when I was a kid. Actually, no, I didn't. That's right. I wanted to show him those. But yeah. Frame that one black and white. I think it was like a kitchen scene. Oh yeah, Bella. Yeah, that was the one from high school. That one was in. I think of several of those were in the art show in high school, but yeah, I'm missing a couple of things. I'm thinking about it. There was something else. I made this cool. It was a business card that I made because I took every art class that you could in high school except for pottery because the teacher was an asshole. But that Tyson one is fire. What Tyson? Mm. I should get back into drawing. That's why I do little shit like these painting the nails. I don't know. That kind of stuff, just anything creative, even making videos just is therapeutic for me. Like Joey Brooklyn said. Oh, guys, please go check Joey Brooklyn's channel out too, by the way. If you guys aren't from New York, I think you'll really appreciate it because he he'll just go live in like random places. Like the other day he was in Little Italy, and I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. Joey sounds like he's one of my family members, So I like to watch his channel. It makes me feel like I'm at home with my family. Like, just like the old memories and the Italian and his accent, It's just he's got a nice channel, no bullshit, no drama, just all positivity, happiness. And he's always traveling around New York. You never know where he's going to be. And he does a really good job of like explaining things, which is kind of like why I do feel like he's like family. Like he tells the whole history behind things. The other day he was in Little Italy, but he said Italy, which I love because that's how some of my family says it, Italy instead of Italy. And he's Joey, do you know anybody that says bottle? That's what my grandmother says, bottle and mustache. But he goes around, he's in Little Italy and he's like showing the church and like, I don't know. It's just like, how many times I've been to Little Italy, but he made it feel like he's like, I'm on Mulberry Street. I'm going down to Mott. I'm here, and it just felt like I was there again because I haven't been to the city in a while. So especially because of this pandemic, like I try to make city trips quite often, but ever since the pandemic, I haven't been back to the city. probably in over a year now, which is a lot, like a long, long, long stretch of time for me because I go to the city pretty, not like all the time, but I try to get there a few times a year. So it sucks. Can one of the kids share his link? I can't find him. Oh my God, my dad always says bottle. Yeah, my grandmother says that bottle. I still have one more family still living there. In Little Italy, Joey, you actually grew up, so you grew up in Manhattan then. Because, yeah, my family's from Brooklyn. Like, my mom was born, well, my dad's from the Bronx. That's why I said the other day at Arthur Avenue. Because believe it or not, I mean, I still live on the island, but my dad used to go every once in a while. He'd drive up all the way up to Arthur Avenue to get bread and cannolis and shit like that. You know what it's like when you're Italian. You got to eat from your hometown bakery. Well, my dad wasn't Italian, but he grew up around all Italian people. He grew up right near Arthur Avenue. So my dad's Hungarian though, but my mom's 100% Italian. My dad's 100% Hungarian. Um, but he grew up in an Italian neighborhood, so he it's almost like he was Italian. But you like your hometown stuff, like your hometown pizza, your hometown bread, cannolis. So he used to go there. My mom grew up in a Jewish neighborhood. She didn't even grow up in an Italian neighborhood. She grew up with Jewish, like mostly Jewish people, because she lived in the projects, and at that time, there was a lot of Jewish people living in the projects, Glenwood projects. My whole family was still there. Arthur Avenue is the true Little Italy. Yeah, because Joey, they still do the what is that thing when they carry the saint, like in The Godfather? They still do that. Like that's Little Italy. The new Little Italy in the city has, like you said, changed so drastically. It's just not the same anymore. And Joey, is Carmina still there? It's funny you were there because a few days ago, before your live, I was thinking of Taormina and I was like, oh, I love that place. Like, I was like, oh, I'd love to go there. But I think the last time I was in Little Italy, I thought it had closed down. I thought they were out of business. And I couldn't think of the name. I knew it had started with a T, but I couldn't think of the name. And then I had to go to this birthday party the other day out here, and there's a Taormina out near where this birthday party was, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the name of the Little Italy restaurant that I used to love. Taormina, it is still there. Oh shit, my son's bus is here. All right, let me get my son. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna end this. I didn't realize that he's fucking home. So, all right, let me get this because he's gonna chew my ear off. He just gotten off the bus, but we'll talk. We'll talk. All right, guys. Let me go get this little son of a bee. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Next time. I didn't realize what time it was. You were looking at all my artwork. All right. I'm out. Hey, buddy. Thank you guys for hanging.